Finish, brother. Hammock.
Through the doors.
Tell everybody,
come through the gateway. And I can't go through there with a servant mentality. You understand? Because let's wipe all this bullshit away. You're a servant. And you have a servant mentality. So when you die as a servant, you're hoping that which you serve comes to rescue you. It don't happen like that. It's only you. It's all you. And if your mind ain't ready, you're asking for a round trip ticket in the same sphere that you just left. Oh, no tap, nigga. No tap. Like I said, this message is not for everybody. Some may even take offense. If you take offense, I'm sorry. But it's not for you. You shouldn't be listening to this if it offends you. Because it's not for you. This message is not for you. And if you can hear it, this is exactly for you. That's called being on a frequency.
And on that note, we will finish Brother Panic. Because if you still be here, then that message will be for you. Good day and gratitude, family. This is Face the Nation on Bolden Unchained. I was just a few minutes behind today, but I was sitting here trying to connect and stuff, get everything together. It's a beautiful day out there today. I just want to remind everybody to stay grateful. We got to stay grateful. I didn't come on at all yesterday, and I see that the inauguration happened. Yeah, I see that it happened. Trump was signed into office and stuff. I didn't watch it. I caught some bits and pieces of it. But we'll get into that, shortly and stuff. And I guess I'm not even really political. But I am, trying to become political. At least try to be aware of what's going on, what's happening, with the laws. They gonna go full speed ahead with them anyway. So, we may as well know what's coming, But yeah, I've never really been into the politics and stuff. I really feel like, we should have been crashed that vulture. Black people should have. Black people should have been off of the Republic and the Democrat wing. Soon as they start being funny, wasn't nothing adding up, wasn't nothing beneficial for us, for our people. We should have been left this political party. This bird they got us flying on ain't nothing but a vulture. It ain't nothing but a vulture. Now everybody just, crooning and whining over, Trump being in office and stuff, which everybody knew it was going to happen, but black people, everybody knew they were gearing up to put somebody in there that could take the lead and say what they want to say. Everybody knew this but black people. The cartoons was even telling what this all is leading up to and beyond. And I don't watch a whole lot of cartoons and stuff. I don't watch a lot of that, what's the number one? The Simpsons. I think that's the number one cartoon that I see that, people, Black America especially, Black media, us, are noticing, hey, and other folks too. I guess there's some white folks like on TikTok and the other social channels. I don't really be on a lot of, social channels like that and stuff. But they are also recognizing that, a lot of the cartoons, like the Walt Disney cartoons, now they do expose a lot about it too, I guess for their own children's sake. I don't know. I'm just concerned about Black America. But, these cartoons and stuff seem to be very telling. All the movies are very telling, the cartoons, even the commercials. I mean, have you seen these commercials out here, especially the interracial commercials? You don't even see a Black family no more. I don't even hardly look at TV like that. I pretty much just stay on YouTube or, one of the social apps that I may be looking at. Oh, and it wasn't Netflix that's got that movie implanted. It's Tubi TV. And honey, it showed where they put that implant in the people back right there. They gave them like $20,000. $30,000 or something. Not at one time. You get it in increments. So if you end up, the machine end up cutting off your oxygen, because it can do that. When that chip, it binds itself to your spine in the movie. So, now we know that they got that little hand chip, like a little piece of rice. That's the size of it. And they put it in between your forefinger and your thumb. So you can open doors and turn on the computer. I guess you can turn on the TV. Oh, you can pay for your food. When you go up to the register, you just hold out your hand. And it pay for it scan your food and stuff like that. Well, Black America ain't none of that for us. And we're going to get into all of that later, Yeah, so much is happening stuff. But that movie I was telling you about, it's on Tubi TV, and it's called Implanted. I don't care how desperate you get, how much you need that money. For whatever reason, don't you go down there and let nobody implant nothing in your body, Black America. Because we global. I'm not here to lie to us. I'm not here to act like all of us use discernment. I'm not here to act like all of us got common sense. We know they don't. They ain't got nothing that resonates pro-life. Except the little stuff they done stole. A lot of stuff they done stole. And then they twist that around. It ain't even pro-life like it's meant to be. So, we're gullible people. We feel very forgiving, very trusting of the very ones that have hemmed us up and taught us how to hem our own self. I'm going to find that passage in that book we were reading, because I know I wasn't asleep that night when I was sitting here reading about the tarot cards. Because now I'm thinking about it today. They taught us how to do drive-bys on each other. How did they flip that? Why didn't white people stop drive-bys and black people too? Why did black people turn the guns on us and start doing drive-bys in our own community? I just, the stuff we've been reading about and learning. I want all these books in our library. So I can just look it up, go over there and find it. But I think it was in the other book that we returned. If anybody got the book, Racial Violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. It'll be on the left page, kind of at the top few paragraphs. If you see anything, tarot cards, that will be it. Yeah, I guess it was probably halfway through the book, maybe before halfway, But yeah, I sure want to find that so we can read that again, because I'm like, damn, did they really teach us to turn the guns on ourselves and just shoot in our own communities? Black folks only started drive-bys because white folks was riding through black neighborhoods, communities. At that time, we did have communities. I do believe at that time we did have communities. We were all together. We all looked out for each other. We all helped each other. So yeah, we had communities. And white folks was doing drive-bys. White men were doing drive-bys in our community. So black men got in their cars and started doing drive-bys in white communities. And then at one point, the book said we all were just doing drive-bys in each other communities. And somewhere along the way, white folks stopped doing drive-bys, and black folks just kept doing it to ourselves. On our way back to our own communities, we start shooting. Something ain't right there. What happened? See, everything that we think about, everything that's being revealed, we got to ask what happened and what does this mean for Black America? I don't see how so much could have gotten. I see how it got away from me. I've been distracted my whole life. I ain't paid attention to Black America's comfort, well-being, or sanity. I think the last time I cried for Black America, for Black people, when I was a little girl and had that book Roots, because it was so sad how they did Black people on them ships and stuff. Yeah, it just made me cry and stuff. I think that was the last time I cried for Black people, collectively, for our collective. When I lost that book, I didn't even think about, Black America, our relation to each other, our position, our status. It was just lost to me. And I was lost. When I lost that, y'all, I was lost. That's why we got to get our babies back to us. That's why we starting again, noontime. We don't read the heavy stuff. You know, midnight with the ancestors and stuff. That's when we say what they've done, what's hurt Black America. But this time right here, noontime, daytime, we learn about our greatness. Because we got to teach it to our babies or they're going to be lost too. They're going to be so lost out here just by not knowing. Not knowing yourself. It can lead to a whole lifetime of regrets, remorse, wrong decisions, you know, positioning ourselves wrong. Because all of us, every last one of us, shouldn't have no point in our life, whether we just started school, in middle school, junior school, high school, college. We should never lose the focus of who we are. We should never lose the focus of our collective. Our collective, that's how we stay together, in my opinion. That's how we stay together, you know. And now I see, you know, let me get this out the way because I told y'all as they were going to flip the script and they were finna leave Black America and all them damn dresses and purses, wigs, lashes. It's gonna be two genders, like it's always been, like the cosmos designed it. Didn't I see? I didn't even follow the inauguration and stuff, but didn't I see this morning that man done signed the law or whatever it was he signed it to recognize only two genders again? Two agendas. Do you know what this means to Black America, for Black America? What else has Black America stood up and said, oh, damn, I was wrong, y'all. I was wrong. Let's back this up and make this right. No. Is Black America finna stand up now and tell our sons and daughters and stuff to take off them dresses and them long lashes and be who you supposed to be? Have black babies? Is Black America finna do that now, or is we finna leave us the only motherfucking fool out here? Our men wearing dresses, skirts, and everybody else done reverted back to them regular selves. See how they do us, Black America? How they know we fickle, we gullible, we naive, we take whatever they give us and just run with it. Now I ain't saying all of us. I know some of us, because I don't know. But I know some of us, since they probably was a kid, a baby and stuff, they probably did have their hand on their hip. I remember I had some cousins, they had their hand on their hip, honey. Everybody finna slap their ass. They finna get a whooping. You grounded, you can't go outside. And everybody finna watch that little boy like a hawk. We better not see you over there with both of your hands on your hips. So I'm not saying, it don't come naturally. But we can't just let it be. Yeah, these is our hands. Them his hands and his hips. Maybe he is in touch with his femininity. But we need black babies. And then furthermore, why we got to put it all out in the street? Why we got to let everybody know? Ain't that supposed to be for your bedroom and stuff? See, we messing our youth up. We messing our babies up. We messing our youth up. That's what we doing. So now, yeah, they finna roll everything back and stuff. White Black America finna be like they done taught us to be. We ain't gonna know who. I just wanna know who finna have the babies. Don't you think your grandmama, your great grandmama, your mama? Don't you think your sister wants some nieces and nephews? Black America. I'm talking to Black America collective. See, it's done got out of hand. It's done got out of hand. Even when I was a little girl, my uncle, wasn't my blood uncle, but we knew him as uncle. He was very in touch with his femininity. Yes, honey, handsome, beautiful, gorgeous, graceful, but he kept that to himself, what he did and with who. He did not embellish his wardrobe and stuff to be more feminine, look and appear more feminine stuff. He was just himself. And everybody let him be there because it wasn't like he was just forcing it and making it appeal to everybody, especially the little kids and stuff like that's what you want to do. So, for us to take it, Black America, for us to take it and make everybody think, put everybody under the illusion that, yeah, you might be lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender, the whole thing, LGBTQ, however it is. When some of them ain't even that. Some of them ain't even that. Some of them just confused. Some of them just going along with it. Some of them just like the attention of it, even if it's negative. The shock of it, even if it's negative. So see, yeah, we got to start with our babies again. We got to start with our babies again, honey, because we cannot die out. Right here today, somebody get pregnant and have a Black baby. That's what we got to get back to. Because shit, I don't know what's going on. Ain't that even why we here on earth? To have babies. For life. Procreate. White folks was the ones that said don't have babies with them. If it's a drop of Black blood, they don't want it. They the ones said white keep white, period. They were right. All this time now, they was very right. Because see, when they did decide, all right, let's go ahead and mingle and marry, it was something to it. It was something to it, Yeah, I said I wasn't even going to get on here with all this. I was just going to read the fundamentals. You know how we got to read this stuff before we actually can, talk about it and stuff. And then I was going to, read what we reading for noontime. But I just couldn't help it. I just had to get that out of it. Because when I saw that this morning, honey, and I was like, whoa, 2 genders. He actually was signing it, honey. They were calling off everything. They were saying, I think he withdrew from the Paris Treaty, whatever it is again. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of things they were doing. I saw, well, I go to Black media, and I know they going to tell what he done did. Because white America showed way. But yeah, y'all, yep, you got to start teaching your sons and your daughters. Trump done said it ain't no more bisexual. You better, I don't know how you going to phrase it to them. I do not know. Don't make that my problem. You just better tell your sons and your daughters. Because if they finna be the only ones out here dressing opposite, they finna be the only targets out here. So not only Black America do you got one target on you for your color, you got another target on you for your natural gender. I'm a woman. We know people hate Black women. Yeah. People hate Black women. So that's your second target. Your third target, because you dressing like the other gender. So that's what I'm just saying. That's what I see. Yeah, that's what I see. So yeah, you probably, I know they're going to get mad. I know they're going to get mad. They should have got mad when you told them it was unacceptable. Now, you ain't never been this way. Why all of a sudden you want to be like everybody else? Why all of a sudden, like it's going to last forever? I mean, we jumped head first. No, we just dived in. I don't even know what went in first, the head or the feet. The honey, when they came out, yes, be whoever you want to be. Put on that dress and them heels and stuff. Black America, we went all for it. It didn't even enter our mind. How long these people going to trick us with this? How long they going to trick us with this lie? Trickery. Who called it tricknology? Was it Dr. John Henry Clark? Amos Wilson. Somebody called it tricknology. Yeah, and we go around waiting on trick or treat. Trick or treat every year. Just gullible. We just so gullible. I can say it here. I was too. So yeah, I can tell us we were very gullible. We still gullible. We ain't seen nothing these people done planned it, done sabotaged for us. But we finna read it now. I'm finna read it. We gonna see some of it. You gonna see something if you sit there and listen. I ain't no boring person. No, I ain't no boring person. I tell you, that's how I seen it. Then that's how I seen it. I'm not gonna lie and tell y'all that William Joseph Simmons, he didn't say he saw robed horsemen galloping in the sky. I'm not gonna tell y'all that man sat there and said he saw cats and dogs and pigs and horses. Everybody, all the animals was together in heaven. And the white man, all the peoples, because he said white man on the horse. So this is gonna be people and animals. But I'm not gonna tell y'all he said that it was all the animals and it was the white man and black people, everybody happy in heaven and stuff. He didn't say nothing like that. I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. He said he saw robed men on horses galloping across the sky in heaven. Robed men. And see, that's where we got to use our common sense. Who else got on robes? Riding horses. Galloping. Now, we know Black America. That white man had on them robes, galloping in them cotton fields, honey, on his way over there to beat a pregnant woman because she ain't picking cotton fast enough. He see two black men talking. He galloping across that field so he can go over there and beat them. Who else galloping? The Westerns, that was a lie too. Don't you sit here and tell me they talking about cowboys. I am not finna hear them lies. I'm not finna sit here and tell us them lies. That was a lie. Because these are cowboys we need to learn about. Black cowboys. That's why I say, see, you ain't finna come over here nowhere around me putting on no, what's his name? Rock Hudson. What's the other man name? John Wayne. Oh, yeah. You ain't finna come over here teaching us none of that. Honey, we got to get in these books. Black cowboys. What you want to set up here and glorify John Wayne, Rock Hudson them for? To us. We don't need none of that. See, Black America, we the one that keep taking our focus. White America know all they got to do. They can write it down. They can send it on a kite. Hell, they putting shit in, what them big old things called when I was a kid. We used to love to sell. Blinko. You know the big air balloon. The big air balloon. You see them in the summertime over the oceans and stuff. And, you know, they got the sign on them, vote for such and such. And they got the little things flying out behind and stuff. Looks so pretty and stuff. They even put stuff in the sky for us. They can deliver it to Black America any kind of way they can think of. Because they know we're going to take it and run with it. We're going to take it and run with it. So, yeah, you know, Black America, yeah, I'm here. Face the nation. I'm here and I'm on Bolden Unchained. And if you here, you supposed to be chained too. Don't be sitting over there thinking about how you going to rechain everybody. Because you in the wrong place. You in the wrong place. Right here, our main concern, our only focus right here is Black America. And that's because it's mine. You don't get to come in here and decide what your focus going to be. Everybody else got some focuses for you. Go there. I'm sure somebody thinking like you thinking. Because, yeah, if you ain't thinking like this right here, then I know you in the wrong place. And I'm suspicious of you. I want you to know right now, I'm suspicious of you. You don't have to be suspicious of me because I'm going to tell you why we here. We here because we concerned about the well-being, the welfare, and the sanity of Black America. Somebody got to be. If I wasn't even a Black woman, I would still be concerned about the sanity of Black America. Hell, everybody and their mama should be concerned about the sanity of Black America. Yeah. Everybody else too now, because you see everybody else is crazy as hell too. Everybody else. Let me tell you this. Everybody got this mindset. Yeah. We ain't even talking about globally. We talking about America. At some point in time, we're going to go global. Yeah, because our people is everywhere, see. We everywhere, all over this planet. Yep, and under it. All our blood, bones, suffering, crying, tears, all them that terror and that horror, them atrocities. Yeah, it ain't a square inch in this country right here that probably ain't been soaked with blood somewhere, somehow. You know, the blood was so thick in Tennessee. Oh, no, we don't say Kentucky because we just read about Kentucky. The blood was so thick in the state of Kentucky, y'all. The blood was so thick, it saturated so much and just the thickness just spread out to the next state, which could have been Tennessee because Tennessee and Kentucky is real close together. I done walked from one state to the other state. Yeah. Years ago, I tried to walk and see Johnny Cochran. 60 miles. Talking to the ancestors the whole way, honey. Didn't nobody even tell us. We don't talk to each other. We don't tell each other nothing. The man had already been dead. He had already died. See, that's how disconnected we are. We don't care about each other. But yeah, everybody in the world got this right here against you, Black America. You fickle, you gullible. We've been so gullible. Everybody in the world hate us. And we can't even see it. No, we can't even see it. All they got to do is be friends with us for a day. Honey, we done brought them home. We done brought them to the cookout. We done showed them our most intimate secrets. Because we gullible. We so gullible. But I just want to say, for those of us that ain't gullible, honey, we got to start with our babies. And when our family and friends send them babies over there and stuff, and they come over there and you say it's okay, you know they over there, honey, while you got them babies over there for that hour or two or whatever, go on and start teaching them what you teaching yours. Now, we know when they get back home and they start telling their mom, hey, Dad, guess what? The real McCoy? Dad, the real McCoy? And we already know he going to be like, I don't want to hear that shit right now, Junior. We already know his ass going to say that. So that's why we got to be the ones to make it safe and smooth and interesting for them babies. Because they're going to want to know some more. They're going to want to know some more. It's going to resonate with them, y'all. And it's going to break them when they go home. And brother and sister going to be like, I don't want to hear that shit, Junior. Go on in there and watch some damn TV and stuff. But we can't let it stay like that with them. When they come back around, honey, we're going to have to bring out some more black cowboys. Whatever they like and they love is. If it's science, bring out some science books, sister. My brother, go to your baby's library. Bring out them science books, them heroes, them engineers. You know, that's what we got to do for us. And I know it's going to take a while because we're going to have to reach back to the young ones. I don't know what we're going to have to do for the young adults and the young teenagers and stuff because we can't tell them nothing. Oh, you better not say nothing about Karen. You know you better not say nothing about, Sabrina. No. Because we've been manipulated. We've been bamboozled, hoodwinked. They done manipulated us this whole time, y'all. And we, the ones that know and the ones that's not afraid to pay attention and tell us the truth, we going to have to steer this. We going to have to take the reins. We going to have to take the reins and stuff, you know. Them babies that come around you and stuff, and you know they ain't getting this knowledge at home. You know they ain't getting it. We know they ain't getting it in school. When them babies come around you, honey, you better talk fast and sure. Plant them seeds as fast as you can. When they come back around your children, they going to get watered because you teaching yours. See, we got to find some kind of way we can, get in and make our greatest impact. They ain't making it easy to make the changes we need to make. Hell, ain't nobody. We ain't even making it easy. We won't even say, what is that, Bubba? What was his name? What else did he invent? We don't say nothing like that. So that's why we're going to have to take it upon ourselves to be the teachers of our babies, all right? So, yeah, even that right there alone. If any right there irritated you, then, yeah, you free to go, and we want you to. But, yeah, I'm Face the Nation. We are on Bolden Unchained, and we are here yesterday, today, and tomorrow. You can come on here, even if I ain't here. I'll be on here, and I'll see what you done said. But we're here to assist Black America and Black media. Black media been out there for the longest. I ain't even know that, y'all. Black media been out there for the longest. You have no reason, no idea. You have no benefit to be on just mainstream media. White entertainment, white shows. I don't care if it's cooking shows, judge shows, DNA shows, Maury, Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, soap operas, white westerns, sitcoms. I don't care. You need to get off of it and get yourself on some Black media. Yeah, we'll do it. Find one. So we're here to help Black America and Black media uncover and condemn. We ain't here to provide mercy and forgive. None of the uncoverings. And I'm learning just like you are. I didn't know nothing about no Red Summer. 1921, Tulsa, the awakening of Black America. I didn't know about Greenwood, Rosewood, Tulsa. I didn't know about none of them. I'm learning too. I sure didn't know about racial violence in Kentucky. 1865, wasn't that the year we walked off the plantations? You mean to tell me white folks never let up on us? Ever? ever. Well, that means something to me. So that right there was racial violence in Kentucky, 1865. This right here is racial violence in the United States. Everybody's state probably in this book, so I'm learning too. I didn't know none of this either. So don't act like, you finna be mad at me. Because hell, I'm mad at y'all. I am pissed at y'all that did know and just let it be. Like that wasn't the crucifix. I mean, it actually accelerated. It became more horrific, more demonic, inhumane, unmentionable after we were free. That's what get me. So yeah, I'm like, hell, all our ass must be gullible. I don't understand this stuff. So that's why, we see Brother Panic right here. Mindset of God. That's what I was watching. Mindset of God. Brother Panic. We got to change our mindset. Yeah. I even, I'm changing my mindset. Me too. All of this applies to me too, y'all. Yeah, but I'll let you know why. But we're here to uncover and condemn the many agendas, events, projects, operations, y'all. So many studies, codes, laws, bills, plans, experiments. Now there are courses being taught in some colleges. We'll find it. I'll research it at some point and see exactly what these courses say. And what is you studying? What is you studying in these courses? See, it's so many targets. At Black America, we have no idea. The main lubrication of this whole society, this whole world really, is Black people. Our blood, our energy, our ideas, our thoughts, our contributions, everything we got is what's being used to run this locomotive. Who was that? That was Robert McCoy, the real McCoy. What's his name? Robert? We got a lot of Roberts. There was Robert Purvis, who helped 9,000 people, that's documented, get to the Underground Railroad. There was Robert Steele. He helped 649 slaves get to the Underground Railroad. We have so many Roberts. I think his name was Robert McCoy, and they called him no, it was Elijah McCoy. Yeah, but we have a lot of Roberts, and it's so many names, y'all, but they called him the real McCoy. We just awesome. We so brilliant, creative. It ain't nothing like us, and it never will be. So yeah, we got to wake up for us, honey. We always waiting on this stuff. I'm not going to ramble today. I could be late today. Yeah, I could be late today. Hopefully don't nobody call me needing nothing. I done helped everybody that I had to help. Yesterday I went out and I helped some loved ones to weatherproof their house. It was cold. Honey, go get you some duct tape. That's all. I came home still in my coat. Yep, and did a live and let y'all know. Go help our family to weatherproof. Go help them weatherproof, because you be over there, because I got one sister. We got a sister, you don't know. Honey, she got on her door, big old sign, take your shoes off. You got to take your shoes off when you go in there. But honey, the floors is bare. My feet be so cold. So yeah, I'll go and help put up some plastic. Go get you some plastic at the thrift store, Walmart, Target. Get you some duct tape, honey, and show them how to tape around them windows. There you go. Just help them. We just got to help each other. Shit. That's all. And you be done like that because you know what you're doing. But you teaching them how to do it. So they can always do it the next winter. They'll be able to make them homes warm and stuff. Yeah, my mama must have taught me. But yeah, y'all, it's agendas, bills, events, projects, operations, codes, the compromises, y'all. The 3/5 compromise. So many compromises and stuff. The acts, like the Nebraska-Kansas Act. I know nothing about none of those things. All of these sabotages are against Black America. That's why right here, honey, we here to assist Black America. We ain't really concerned about the rest of America. The rest of the people and stuff. Right here in America, we ain't really concerned about them. They got everything they need. They got ours that we need. So see, they got ample. They got more than enough, for them and stuff. Our concern right here is Black America. That's it, and that's all. And we look it through a spiritual lens. I know we tired of hearing that, ain't we? Well, we going to hear it every time we get on here. We look it through a spiritual lens. Not religious, because we ain't forgiving nothing and nobody except for our ancestors. Now, that's how it's going to be right here. If that ain't how it is with you, then you free to go. And you need to do so expeditiously. We're here to forgive our ancestors for trusting in these demons. We're here to forgive our ancestors for believing. We believed it. We forgive them for them being sincere. See, wasn't no shadiness on our ancestors' part. When we said and fought and were beat the hell out of because we said we want to integrate with y'all, we wasn't integrating with white America to steal back what white America stole from us. We wasn't integrating with white America and to say, oh, but we're going to have our personal libraries at home. So, even though we know they teaching our children the wrong shit, we can be teaching them the right stuff. We didn't do none of that. We didn't do none of that. When we stepped in it for integration, we let everything else go. Everything. From teaching us to teaching us how to protect us, to feeding us, eating right and stuff. We let everything go. That's what we did. And our elders, I can just imagine in their elderly last years and stuff looking at us, integrating with these motherfuckers and shit. I bet it was a whole lot of our great grandmamas and big aunties, our greatest uncle. Yeah, Uncle Jamie Lee. Yeah, greatest uncle. That's who named me Face the Nation. Uncle Jamie Lee. Yes, I bet in their last days, their last months and years, they were like this damn fools. They ain't mentioned nothing about Robert Purvis. Ain't nobody even mentioned John Hartfield. Ain't nobody mentioned Ike Fitzgerald. Ain't nobody mentioned Ike name in 70 years now. Ain't nobody named a baby after Mary Turner. Ain't nobody named a baby after Emmett Till. Ain't nobody talk about nobody in so many decades. Then our little babies come in, little mulatto babies, mixed babies, because we did. So our elders and stuff just had to concede and say, oh, this is what it is now. This is their life now, their future now. And I bet they were like, yes, and I'm ready to go. Yes, and I'm ready to go. And so here we are today. We dropped everything, forgot everything, didn't ask them nothing. We didn't even see how they felt about, mingling and marrying with white folk. They tried to tell us. But no, we kept rebooting it. No, we're in love, though. It ain't like that now. It's been a long time ago. How we know? We wasn't even talking to them about it. But I bet you one thing, if they had told us about it, if we had talked about it, we would see it like it was yesterday. We would see it like it happened yesterday because to them, it did. They didn't never get over it. I wonder how many of our people changed their last name. John Hartfield went through all that dismembering, did him so terrible and wrong, then drug his body through that whole time. They ran his family out of town. Yeah. I'm sure somebody was standing at the edge of them woods and stuff looking at what they were doing to John. But what could they do? It probably took everything in them for them to at least get that one cousin and tell them, no, you can't. They're going to put you up there with him. And they left and moved away. How many changed their name to Hart? They ain't Hartfield no more. Because white folks was still hunting them down. We are so traumatized and hurt. That's why we here. I want to know what happened to Black America. What did y'all Black America set by and make us? Stop talking about that. Don't say it so loud. That's why we here. That's why I'm here. I want to know. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that I don't deserve to know, that my babies don't deserve to know. Y'all really think I'm finna get older in my elder years and sit back and be thinking about it? Wow, we should have at least told them. How did this end up? Where did we drop the ball? No. We're not teaching our babies hate. We're teaching our babies pro-life. For us, if only for us. We gotta live. Black people gotta live. Get that through y'all head right now, Black America. We gotta live by every means necessary. Any and every means necessary. I don't care. You're going to be with the other folks, tie your tubes. We need to make sure our lineage lives on. Everybody making sure their lineage live on. Everybody else. Hell, everybody getting with black women now, especially the white man. And every time they do it, we have babies by them. They go tell them babies, don't you get with no black man and stuff. Go ahead and get with Lord Bravo or whatever his name is. You know, some old pale white person and stuff. So they generation can live on. After 2 or 3 generations of teaching your children like that, you done totally wiped out the black lineage. That's what Dr. Umar talking about. I didn't know. But that's what he talking about because the sister said, yeah. She said they asked the white man, why did he vote for Trump? And he said to preserve the white race or something like that. And yeah, you know, but I don't know if we just not telling each other and stuff, because I know we telling each other to, you know, spend our dollars with us. And that's true. Spend our money with us. Yeah. As soon as I get set up, honey, stuff, you won't see me with nothing but y'all clothes on. Yeah, I might be wearing hats any day now because it's y'all's. Might be wearing a little jewelry. The ankh and stuff, I ain't finna put on no cross and stuff, you know. Because truth be told, to me, John them is my crosses. They my crosses. They my Jesus. Yep. One of our brothers, they literally put a cross on him. I guess they were going to burn the cross. Probably during one of their massacres. And they saw the black man and maybe they were going to get him, but they put the cross on him. On him. And made him walk, beating him every step of the way. It said he fell. He fell once, and honey, they beat him right back up on his feet. So yeah, you know, I ain't got all of them misgivings about religion, and that's not what's here. All I can say is mercy for you. If you got it in your heart, that's fine. Keep it to yourself. And don't be coming in here telling everybody in the comments and stuff. No, but you got to forgive them or you're going to be just like them. Hell, everybody already just like them. Everybody towards black people, everybody's already just like them. You got to forgive them or you're going to be like them. It's for you. Lies. Nothing but lies. Yeah, we gullible. We some gullible, forgiving people. We not manipulative like that. You know, I don't mean to make it sound like we fools. But really we are, you know. We've been fools. You know, it ain't our fault. Take pride that you don't have a manipulative heart. Take pride that you don't just kill a living being and strip the skin off of it. Take pride, Black America, that you don't beat and hang a pregnant woman by the ankles and cut her baby out and stomp on it. That's what you be proud for about. You don't be proud because you can build some damn autonomous vehicles and you can do chemtrails in the sky. You know, you don't be proud because you the biggest, baddest bully. You know, you the biggest clownimal. That's not what you take pride on, Black America. Our whole mindset is fucked up. So yeah, know what you can be proud about. Know about your ancestors. That's all we need to know. We learn about our ancestors, our heroes, our sheroes, our inventors. That's all we need to know. You know, we got to stop thinking like white America done taught us to think. Hell, because they thinking like us. Yes, they is thinking like us. While you too busy trying to be like the white woman and stuff, honey. Honey, she trying to be like you. And you know, let me get this out the way because I don't want to scare nobody. And I'm not trying to, this ain't fear mongering here. Hell, this is what it is. Shit, if you scared, that ain't fear. That's just letting you know, oh shit. I better see what's going on. That's what it is. Yeah, I ain't trying to fear monger us. Hell, shit, if that's the case, somebody should have been told me this shit. Sure should have. They ain't telling us none of this. So we looking through a spiritual lens of loyalty, faith. Who are you faithful to? Where's your loyalty at now, Black America? Ain't no more excuses. If I had a glove, I'd take it off for you. But ain't no more excuses. Black America, we have no more excuses. We have nothing else to give nobody else. You ain't got nothing to give nobody else unless you literally gonna walk over there and say, here my baby. Here, take my baby. Take take her. That's the only thing we got left to give to anybody. So you might as well give all that forgiveness, all that love, all that benefit of the doubt. Give it all to Black America. That's who should have had it anyway. We should have never been going all and out for these people right here. Soon we seen they ass reneging on anything. Soon as our babies came home with that first test, after the integration, after we integrated into the school and stuff, Ruby Bridges and stuff, she was the first Black kid. She was 6 years old. They did it in all grades, though. What about when we find kids that was in like this, the other grades and stuff? They integrated like, 5th grade, 9th grade. What was it like for them kids to go up into them schools? What kind of trauma did they, endure? Make you think, don't it? So, yeah, we looking through a lens of loyalty, spiritual lens. Who we loyal to? Who are you faithful to? That'll help you a whole lot. You probably done been irritated a time or two already, ain't you? We ain't even got nowhere yet. But, yeah, just find out, and that'll let you know where you supposed to be at. Yeah. And this spiritual lens, we looking through a spiritual lens of resilience. Slavery itself. We know our ancestors endured slavery, and we know it was horrific. We know they couldn't go nowhere. They had to just be right there. Whatever was being done to them, everything that was being done to them, we know they couldn't leave. They couldn't escape. They couldn't get up. Whatever they penetrated, whatever they whipped and lashed, they had to endure it. They had to stay there physically and endure it. Oh, how they brain, their mind must have just been just full of just redness, just screaming. I could just scream till I just, the last breath, I'm dead. We know slavery was like that. But after slavery, we don't know about them things. No, I don't know. Was it too horrific? For who? Or were we just, content to believe white America that you won't do it again? You would never do it again. But see, white America lied. White America, when they took it underground in Kentucky, it's in the book now. How did that get beyond Black America? That, hey, they just not finna do it publicly no more. But they still finna do these things. Just not publicly no more. All the Black people that's coming up missing. What was the brother name? Ray Singleton. Years ago, he was a beautiful, handsome man. He was going to be, I remember his name. He was going to Ray Singleton. He was going, I think that's his name. He was going to model in Los Angeles somewhere. He was driving by himself in his car, and his car ran out of gas or something in the desert. And they never found him again. They never found his body again. And so I remember his name, Ray Singleton. And then, we've been reading about Pap Singleton, Benjamin Pap Singleton. Came through Tennessee telling all Black people, come on, let's go. Let's go. And people were grabbing everything, honey, getting up behind Pap. 50,000. And they went to Kansas. They went out west. See, I always thought people went north. But see, Black people, we migrated. We just had to go. Sometimes we were running for our lives. But at that point, see, Pap just done been fed up with white folks. Pap was fed up with white folks, and he came to, let's go, get your shit, let's go, come on. You got 5 minutes. You. Grab them babies. He was helping them grab their stuff. Yep, and they were gone. There was a few sisters that were still breastfeeding. They didn't have to grab nothing but the baby. They were standing there with Pap. Girl, give me that bag here, sis. Bring the kids over here. Stand right here beside me. And everybody left, 50,000 of them, and went to Kansas. Yep, but Kansas was really cold. It was different, the climate and stuff. And, some of them couldn't survive. And they had to go back down south where it was warmer at. They knew how to survive the climate. They knew who to stay away from, And then white folk were losing their minds down south. All them Black people just up and left. Oh, honey, they were mad. Yeah, they were mad. So the Black people that went back down there, I guess that's when they were like, where did you go? And where is everyone? And I don't know where Pap came from. But I can just see Pap now. I guess he was going back down there to get some more folks like Harry did. Or whatever. But Pap popped up. Hey, with me, I told him to let's go. And I'm telling them right now, let's go again. But see, by that point, they were like, no, we ain't going, Pap. We're going to stay here. Just like when black folks left the plantation and the missus and the master was on the porch and she had her own baby. And the master was sitting there with the piece of paper that the army had wrote that paper that all slaves are free now. Let them go. And he read the paper and you all are free to go. But if you want to stay, I'll pay you good. You know I was never harsh on you like the other masters, and I'll pay you good. And you can stay here. And some of the slaves said, okay. That was division right there. That was our very first division. Our division wasn't when some slaves escaped the slavery. That was not division. That was survival. Our first division was when, you're right. The division when some of the slaves told on the slaves that was escaping. Yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, that was division. But when we were free, our first division was when black people said, yeah, we'll stay and share crop. We'll stay and work on the plantation and you pay us. Was that sharecropping too? Well, anyway, whatever it was, them black that was going to freedom, they should have told them, bring y'all ass on here. Why is you going to stay here? You finna deal with the memories of what they've done to us right here on this plantation, and your ass finna stay here and work. Who cabin you finna take? Who slave quarter? Who? Because they had to go back to the slave quarters. So who slave quarter you finna take? Oh, you jealous. You won't face slave quarter because they had a little plot of land in the front. You want Terrell little cabin because it got a bigger yard in it. See, black people should have been telling them, bring y'all asses on here. We're not going to leave y'all here. You ain't got to be worried that when we get out here into this whole world that we know nothing about, you don't have to be worried that you're going to be by yourself. We all going to come through this together. That was our mistake. But the resilience, honey, because that very first night, yes, honey, soon as people left and Bubba and them done went back to the slave court and stuff, yeah, well, Face enjoyed it here. Yeah, Mindy, we'll make a good life and go on over to our old slave court and drag that cot over here, you know. Yeah, I can just see all of this stuff happening and stuff. All we got to do is talk to our babies. You know, you talk to your babies and stuff, where them books at? And you start reading about them horses and stuff, honey, and they can literally see it. Honey, soon they come in and stuff, honey, they're going to be throwing down that old bullshit they teaching them at school. I don't think they bring books home no more anyway. But honey, they're going to be like, Mama, tell me the story of the real McCoy again. You know, Mama, tell me the story of Harriet again. See, it's going to wake them up. It's going to give them some interest. Because we got to put our schools back in our homes again. Can't just leave. Malcolm, the one told y'all, as Malcolm said that you got to be a fool to let the enemy teach your kids. So we can't be a fool and a dummy. I'm just going to say it. Don't be a fool and a dummy, Black America. And didn't I see? Well, I ain't even going to say nothing about what I thought that, didn't happen during the inauguration and stuff. But, I was like, oh, wow. So they just telling us, it's going to be demonic now. Yeah. Well, now watch Black America be the only one singing Amazing Grace. Yep. And who wrote that? James Madison, the evil Satan man, the one that was raping and beating and all them, or was it Thomas Jefferson? Which one wrote that song Amazing Grace? They all got the same mindset, during them times and stuff. And Black America still singing that song. I didn't know who wrote the song. I did not. Y'all shouldn't be singing nothing if it ain't James Weldon Johnson. If it ain't James, y'all ain't got no reason whatsoever. Why the pastor ain't told y'all who wrote that song Amazing Grace? Why the pastor ain't told y'all? And you sitting there giving them all your money. You better ask that pastor that you want your tithes back. Get your money back. Let them see how it feel to need to pay their rent, pay their light. Ain't got no gas in they big ass limousines and stuff. Stop being gullible, see? So yeah, we looking through a spiritual lens here. Yeah, you can get cussed out. We looking through a spiritual lens. Some of y'all cursing anyway. The English language itself is a curse. You better not tell me good morning, because I'm going to send it right back at you. I sure am. Good morning itself. It's a curse. I think it became, I didn't really do no deep researching on it because it resonated with me when I heard it. Morning, let's just look at it like this. We know morning as daytime, early morning, daytime. And we know morning as grief, when you grieving somebody. Now, you got another word for morning, daytime. Daytime. You could say, daylight, daytime, grand rising, good day. What else can you say for morning? Grieving, but we know grieving as mourning. It ain't many words you could choose for grieving, mourning. It means death. It means death. So when I heard that, the white man, I think it came out like 1800s, the word mourning or something. So I'm thinking to myself now, I'm going to get the book of etymology, the origin of words and stuff, something like that. I just remember that word and stuff. Because see, when you start learning stuff, you hear all these words and they sound so fascinating. It's kind of easy to remember most of them. So I was like, 1800s, we were still in slavery. So it resonated with me because the story went like this. The slave master was selling the babies off, just ripping the baby out of the baby, just been laid on the mama's breast. And just come and rip the baby away. Sometimes they rip the baby away and the umbilical cord was still hooked on them. And then they go sell the baby. They would sell the little kids, the husband, the wife, whoever they had to sell, to make that debt that they had to pay somebody and stuff. So the next morning, of course, the woman, the black mother, the father, the other family member and stuff would still be crying and sad and, just torn with grief because they don't know where their baby is at, where their husband is at. Is he still fighting to get back home to me? That's what sister was thinking. Is my husband still fighting to get back home with me? Have they killed him? Waiting till she actually can feel when he take his last breath. I think that's how we started breathing so shallow. Because of what they did to us and kept doing to us. We ain't able to breathe deeply, between each breath. Not that we're going to be walking around like, no, it's not like that, it's regular breathing, but it's from our diaphragm. I think that's why we breathe shallow like this. We actually have classes that teach you how to breathe because we don't know how to breathe properly to benefit our bodies anymore. Especially when they had the mask on black women and black men for 100 years. Oh, my ancestors, I cannot even imagine. So the resilience. Who else could survive all of that and still come and contribute such inventions, creations, medicines, whatever you could think of? We created it. We dominated it all behind all of this torture and just demeaning of our mind, our body, our spirit. They totally turned us from one to the other. Literally, yeah. We could have been, whatever you want to be, whatever you want it to be. We were this, like this right here. We were this. They completely turned us into this. Yep. If you want to be shallow about it here, they turned the black woman into the white woman. That's as simple as I can put it. We are totally unlike ourselves because of white America. Because we talking about United States, ain't we? So we talking about white America. This book is talking about United States. Yeah, everybody's here now. Oh, did y'all see them fleeing the country and stuff? What is they the ones that can stay? And the ones that's supposed, so they can be like, oh, well, most of them are gone. We can relax a little bit. But the ones that staying and stuff, wouldn't that be fucked up? I seen them leaving and stuff, and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of them. They just leaving today all of a sudden. They should have been leaving since they know he was going to do it. But, I haven't been following and stuff. I just see it, and I might, when your cursor is on it, it'll play for like 10 or 15 seconds. So I do hear little stuff that they be saying and stuff. And I'm like, wow, so they left. And then I don't know why I started thinking about it. Why they leaving now? They should have been gone. Then I'm thinking about, well, damn, what about when they come back? And I guess that's when I started thinking, hell, what if they the ones that can, stay? They setting the whole government up to fool everybody. Oh, well, 20,000, 30,000 of them none left, so we can relax a little bit, white America. You can relax a little bit, And really the crux of the crux is still here. It's going to be messed up. Oh, hell, we thought all y'all was the ones that were leaving. The illegal ones that were leaving. Now the legal ones that did it the right way left. Oh, y'all, I don't trust nothing these people is doing stuff. So Black America, please, let's just get together. Let's just get together. Because when the shit hit the fan, everybody going to be mad at you. Everybody going to be mad at you. I was reading about the massacres. They told us they were race riots. Honey, Black people wasn't fighting nobody. Black people were trying to defend themselves and run for their life. Literally. They even coined it. What did they call that? It's an old funny word. Where they would, it seemed to me like they were picking with us. Black people running for our lives, they called it something. I don't see it now, but when I do see it, I will remind y'all what it was. And you could just see Black people running for their life. Oh, they called it the Hijira. Hegira, Hijira of Negroes. Black people running for their lives. Yeah, so it wasn't no race riot. It was not no race riot. They were massacres. They were massacres. So we look at through a lens, a spiritual lens. Don't forget that. If anybody ever say anything about Face the Nation, Bolden Unchained, yeah, you tell them it's spiritual. It is spiritual. You probably don't even want to hear nothing she got to say. Because it's going to irritate you. And if it irritates, then that means, you must go. You must go. If you ain't got the, the testicular fortitude, I hear Farrakhan say that, and that's a nice way to put it. Then, yeah, you need to go, and we want you to. We don't want you to have no stress and stuff. When it resonates, then you'll find your way back. When it resonates, then you'll find your way back. Everything got to happen in divine timing. See, you plant the seed, and that might take a while before some water come along for that seed. But it'll come. It might just have to wait till it rains. Somebody might be running and drop their glass of water on it. It'll come. Yeah, So if you have to go, go. You'll find your way back. Yeah, Bolden Unchained ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere till Black America is right. Black America is healed. I already done talked to the ancestors about it. Yep. That's it and that's all. And we look at through a spiritual lens of education. Education. Yes, you got to read. Yep. If you can't read, that's fine. You can just listen. Because we're going to have some classes coming up to teach you to read. Yeah, that's whatever you need. Science, math, art, literature. Everybody else going to have their channels and stuff. Reading is right here. If we need to, hey, I can get some classes together and teach you the sounds of the ABCs or whatever. I'm pretty sure we got that part. We all stutter a little bit. I don't read fluently, but we read right here. Yep. And when sister get her science class and stuff, you join that science class because I'm going to be one of the first ones in there. We got to learn about the biology of things and stuff, y'all. We different from these people. That alone, y'all, ought to make y'all feel like, damn, I knew it. I knew it. You ought to be able to create a song right now. As soon as you hear that, you ought to just start, envision it. Because we different, y'all. We are so different, y'all. Can't nobody tell me nothing. That sun out there is for you. That sun out there is for you. Without you, Black America, the whole sun will blow up. We different. Everybody lied about everything. Yes, honey, we spiritual right here. We are spiritual right here. Open your mind and your pockets. The abundance, the prosperity that our ancestors is ready for us to have. Open your mind. Open your mind. You can give yourself permission now to let go of all that bullshit white America done taught us. You can give yourself permission. You can forgive yourself. I done forgave myself for all of that shit they wasted my whole life with. My mama whole life, my daddy whole life, my grandmama whole life, teaching us all of this bullshit. Yep. That's why everybody eat turkey and celebrate Thanksgiving Day. White America lied to us. Yep, everything. Christmas, Halloween, Easter. Even Easter. While we run around picking eggs and stuff, and got all the little bunnies and stuff, honey. Easter too, they were lynching black men. Yep, 1906, who was that was lynched? On Easter Sunday. White folk went to church. They literally took their ass to church. That's what they were waiting about. Oh, we waiting on church to get out. Pastor, come on. Come on, Pastor. We got a lynching. Yeah, on Easter Sunday. Yeah, they did that every holiday while we celebrating and oh so gleeful of these holidays and stuff, honey. Christmas, our ancestors was running for their life. They was escaping. Yes, honey, they go up to the big house and stuff, and then they come back down and let the others know, here, take these scraps right here for your trip. Yeah, don't worry about it. Mrs. She almost out for the camp. They were coming back. They were getting word from the big house to the slave quarters. Yeah, here, take these scraps. Take these biscuits right here. Ooh, take this little laudanum. What's that? It's like a sleeping agent. They would give it to the babies, so the babies would stay asleep while they was escaping to slavery. It started with an L. I remember reading that in Roots, I think, or something. That was a long time ago, but it was a funny looking word, LAUDUM or BUM or something like that. But they would give it to the babies, just a little drop or two on their tongue, and the babies would sleep the whole way. Yeah, the baby would sleep the whole way. Once they see them staring and stuff, they just give them the breast. Give them the breast. Yeah, let them nurse themselves right on back to sleep. Yeah, we so creative. So see, even these holidays, y'all, even these holidays are satanic. Valentine's Day, and it's coming up too. Honey, y'all, Valentine's Day is one of the bloodiest rituals. I know y'all think it's about love, honey. It's about lust. It is about lust. Ain't no love nowhere. I didn't see none. Well, I see things differently than y'all do, so maybe it's just me. But I'm telling you, I didn't see no love. I saw all lust for Valentine's Day. Gone. I already got my gift, face. Well, give it to her now. Why you gotta wait till Valentine's Day to give it to her? And you just learned that Valentine's Day ain't even a true day it ain't even a true holiday of love. No, it ain't. So yeah, we looking through a spiritual lens with everything. Everything. You can't even bring religion up in here and forgiveness up in here if you ain't finna give it to our ancestors. Nope. I ain't even got the comments on, so because I ain't even finna entertain them thoughts right there. Nope. If you know you were one of them that Harriet Tubman would have shot, you need to go. Hey, don't get mad at me. I seen a sister t-shirt that said that. Her t-shirt said, I'm not going to argue with somebody that Harriet would have shot. And I was like, oh, I know that's right. I need a t-shirt. But I just seen it on, on TV, on YouTube or something like that. But we awesome. That's what I want to wear. You ain't finna put no motherfucking, yeah, I cuss. I didn't start out cussing, though, did it? When I did my first live, I don't think I cussed it. But yeah, when I get into it and I know how I feel and what I feel and stuff, I try to be respectful to y'all. We done had enough harshness. But that's all I do is cuss. And I ain't even cussing y'all out personally, individually. Maybe, it might be coming off collectively because I'm talking to us. But yeah, I don't be like, yeah, B, come here. I don't call us like that and stuff. I might say your ass is, fucked up. But, I ain't going to be like, bitch, come here. No, I don't refer to us like that and stuff. You is my sister. And I'll let you know, hell, shit, you a fool and a dummy. Shit, Black America, we all been fools and dummies. But, hell, I won't be there no more. Not me. So, yeah, I still love you and stuff. But, hell, if you want to be a fool and a dummy, then you can. I still love you. And I want you to know I'm not coming to get you. I'm not coming over there. Don't be calling me. When you see your auntie face, let her know to meet me behind the house when Brad is gone, and I'm gonna give her some stuff to hold for us. No, I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm not coming to get you. I'll come and meet you if you coming with. But if you talking about now, take this right here, take this, and we gonna buy it our time. No, we ain't finna do none of that. Sure ain't, honey. For what? So you can change your mind? Oh yeah, Brad Face been helping us and stuff, and I just feel bad, and I just want you to know that I really do love you. We can't even trust ourselves. Let's just tell the truth about it. We gonna have to decide whose side we on, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to use discernment. Each of us gonna have to use discernment. Because I know at this point in time and stuff, no, you ain't finna tell me that yeah, I'm on our side. I'm on our side, face. I'm on the ancestor side. And then I see your ass laid up with Brad. Yeah, well, we've been going together. We've been together for 5 years. So what the hell is you jumping the fence? You straddling the fence now? You ain't decided. You have not decided. So it's okay to decide him. If you want to be with Brad and them, be with them. Black America just need to be by ourselves. We need to know who should be over here with us and who should not be. We still love y'all and stuff, and we still will meet you halfway. When you be like, yeah, face, y'all was right. This motherfucker done let Karen come up in here, and this bitch come in here talking about, so, sister, you thought you had Brad, huh? You really thought you had Brad? Honey, I am the missus. You and them little kids y'all done had, get on out there and do that laundry. Is that finna be the new slavery? What? The smart cities is gonna be y'all's living quarters now. I don't know. I'm just thinking myself. I'm just like, damn, something ain't right with me. So yeah, we spiritual here, we trying to learn. It's different. Shit, think for yourself. And viewer discretion is advised, Audio discretion is too. Because it's really graphic, what these people have done to us and stuff. So now we got that out the way. I know, right? Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna be like this, when you get into it and stuff. It's just so much to say to us. It is so much to say to us and stuff. And I'm telling you, your energy level gonna go through the roof. It's like the sun right here shining and right here shining. Just to learn about us, to be able to talk about us, y'all. The personal freedom to say whatever you want to say. The personal freedom, y'all, I can't even explain it. I cannot even explain it. I know some people be like, oh my God, what is she finna say now? Well, yeah, what is she finna? Don't ask anybody anything you want to, but don't you ask face nothing. I remember that one time I was asked to come to a meeting, y'all. And I went to the meeting. I don't know if these folks will see this or not, and I really don't give a damn. But these folks asked me to come to a meeting with them because they needed to decide what to do, because some people had been slandering them, I suppose, And as being in the community and stuff, and people know them as being trustworthy and reputable, our people do, and we are, so some people, I didn't ever find out what happened though. I was just invited to the meeting to make a decision or what have you and stuff. So I went and it come to be up about some money. Yeah, well, do we want to remain who we are to the community, our people? Because if we do, we're going to have to forfeit the money. Or do we want to change our name and take the money? It was a lot of money too, y'all. Yeah. Ooh, it was a lot of money. I was like, whoa, to do what again now? Well, is this the first time you done got this money? Well, what was the last money used for? Yeah, I was, kind of like, wow, whoa, that was a lot of motherfucking money. But you know me, money ain't everything, right? Right. So what happened was, everybody gave their decision and stuff and what they felt and stuff. And then it came to me. And I just told her how I felt and how I still feel. I was like, well, your people know you. Our people know you. We trust you. And we need you. We come to you when we need something. We come to you when we need something. And so I was just like, I think we should, fuck the money. Keep your name. Those people that have tried to sabotage you and frauded upon you, call their ass out. Let your people know what they ass tried to do for you. That was my opinion. That was what I felt about it and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't invited to no more meetings, honey. Yeah, I don't even know what happened to them folks. Maybe they changed their name. I don't know. But yeah, I was just like, we got to be loyal to us. We got to decide what's more important. And honey, it ain't the glitter. It is not the glitter. Yeah, that's why everybody now talking about they want a pillow, a lap of luxury, and want to be comfortable. Yeah, we're gonna keep white. We're gonna keep the peace, then we're gonna be comfortable, damn it. That ain't comfort, honey. That's cowardice. That is not being comfortable. That's being a coward. That's being a coward. And I know I've been a coward. I've been a coward for a long time. Yeah, decades. I say at least 41 years, 42 years. Yep. And I'm telling you right now, I was not comfortable, honey. Sure wasn't. So let's get the copyright disclaimer out of the way and stuff. Because we're going to try to read something. I want you to have some story to be able to tell the children and stuff. But these stories learned about our ancestors, our contributions to society, to America, all over the world. Don't y'all know some of our inventors like Robert Rillig's, another Robert, I think it was like 1876, 1806, something like that. It's in the books. He invented a way to take sugar cane and make it into sugar. Honey, right today, I read about it. Right today, they using his invention to make soap, gelatin, ink, glue, shampoo. Hello? Is any of this resonating? Because if this is irritating you, then you should have been gone. See, all of these inventions, y'all, all of our saviors, I'm telling y'all, we are the magic. We are the miracle that Black America needs to save itself. It's us. Yeah, so let's get the copyright disclaimer out the way. I know, right? Shit, we might be here at 5 o'clock today. You got to go. You better go and look at the remake or the recording or whatever. Yes, because we might be here. I'm just joking. I ain't going to keep y'all to 5 o'clock. Shit. Like, damn, face, we do got to work. You telling them kids, I'm going in there and heat up some dinner from last night. Yeah, you go and heat it up for them. And then come back. Because shit, hell, everybody on the internet talking about it. Folks losing their mind over TikTok. And I just want to know, hell, is you talking about Black folks? Is that why you're losing your mind called TikTok league? Now, I do be seeing a lot of knowledge out there on them other sites, but I can't work them. I'm a fan of the pen and paper, honey. Yeah, I did this to get here right now. But it took me a long time. I've been working like 2 years trying to get here and be able to talk to us. Yeah, ain't learned shit. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise, and ain't now, might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So see, if anybody telling you, you can't be on there talking about that, so you can't read about it, you can't talk about it, you can't mention it, you can't highlight it, you can't print it off. So whatever excuse they come with, we did it. It's out the way. When I learn, I'm going to read it so fast, you're going to think I missed the word. And I probably will. Because I'm like, why we got to even do this to learn about what happened to us? Why? Why we got to do this to learn about, talk about what happened to our people? Do y'all pastors ever read that before y'all go to church? I went to church. Yes, I did. But I don't never recall them. Even when I was a young girl and my mama had us there early. I mean, we were there before folks even started coming. They were still setting up the choir. And I don't ever recall the pastor having to read any of this. Even when I was a young girl, when you're a little baby girl and stuff, you 2, 3 years old, you can even run around the church and stuff, It'd be cold in the church and stuff. God, your mama done got you there so early. I'm not sitting down over here getting you peppermints and stuff like that. You could have still been at home in the bed. Then when you get like 10 or 11 years old, and you sitting there irritated with everything, and then you get to be a young lady or a young man. Then you got your own family sitting in church and you on time. But I don't ever recall the pastor and them having to read this. So now I'm like, why we got to read this stuff? But we do it because we don't break the law. We are law abiding. We govern by the cosmos. But, for the sake of physical being here on this planet and stuff, we are law abiding. But, we govern by the cosmos. Just keep that in mind, And then when I look at it and stuff, 1976, I was 4 years old. So all of a sudden they come up with this. And then I wonder, was it another one before this? If y'all know if it was another copyright disclaimer, please say something. Because I'm like, oh, wow, it's a lot. This is quite a bit for us to, when they said put it in a book and black people won't read it, we couldn't read. We didn't know how to read. And then I guess when we did start reading, because see, when black people built up our Black Wall Streets, we didn't readily have the knowledge and information, the education, I guess you would say, to build up. Most of it came naturally. We are the parents of all people. Most of it came naturally. When we left the plantations, we were blacksmiths and farmers, scientists. We were everything. We had so many skills. So, I can see that we did build Black Wall Street and Tulsa them up with the bare minimum that we had. But by 1976, honey, we were having degrees and we were studying and teaching and building up stuff again. But we wasn't building our empires. Oh, we know. Oh, don't you dare try to build another Black Wall Streets like y'all had. We know that. But see, we were building and, utilizing our mental capabilities and stuff. So is that why in 1976 they were like, yep, keep them books on the back burner. If they get to them, yeah, they can read them. But for that, put some roadblocks up for them books right there. Is that what this was about? Copyright disclaimer. See, it's so much to learn and stuff. And yeah, I'm a dropout. I dropped out in 11th grade. Yeah. If I'd known then what I know now, I'd have told my mama when I was in 3rd grade, mama, don't you send me back up there to that school with them folks. Them folks is lying. I would have been able to tell them, mama, Christopher Columbus was not no hero. I don't want to go back to them people. Let Shay teach me, But we don't know these things, so we send our babies to sit there day after day after day after day after day. 5 days, 8 hours a day, learning how to glorify white supremacy, the white man. Yep, that's what we do. Yep, they teach us about Rosa and, Martin Luther King, but they didn't tell us Martin changed his mind and said, hey, I done led y'all in a burning house. No, they told us Martin said he got a dream, everybody holding hands and, and loving each other and stuff. Everything been diabolical. If that's the right word, yeah, that's one of my new words too, diabolical, like catch-22. Because ain't nobody been sincere with Black America. And Black America been knowing it all along. See, we got some cowards in our folks, in our midst. It make me wonder, do they even see the love, the light, the creativity, the genius in their own baby eyes? Look. What I got right here? Look at this one book right here. Look at that. This right here is Betty Before X. This right here, give it to a 9-year-old, 8, 7, whenever they start reading this stuff. Give them some light stuff, that'll draw their attention and stuff. You see them over there reading and stuff. They reading. Get into it with them, Introduce it to them. But look at her eyes. Ain't they so beautiful, just sparkling? Ain't it? You see it? Do we even see that in our babies' eyes when we look at them? Or do we see like the white folks see? Because that even happened with, what was that darn movie? I said, if I hadn't woke up, I'd have been sitting here reading Helen Keller to y'all. Yeah. We'd have been crying for the white woman. We would have literally been sitting here, face read it again. But now, see, the ancestors said, no, we're going to be civil to other folks. We're not going to harm other folks. But we finna heal us. We about to heal Black America. We didn't start with slavery, being enslaved, because I made it here last. Hey, I'm the last one to make it. And you must be the last one here too, because you supposed to have been up there with the other Black medias. Yep, that's where you supposed to be in there with the other Black medias. I appreciate you being here. But, and after them, you supposed to have your channel. So, yeah, put your channel in the chat. When we get done with this right here, you know, we come to your channel and stuff. You know, that's how we got to be for each other. Once we leave one, we go to the other. We just stay within each other. You go outside of black media for anything, it ought to be to look at the weather. And then you probably can find a black media that's telling you what the weather's going on with, you know. Maybe Bloomberg, I don't know. But you should never stay outside of black media. I even get outside of black media sometimes. Sometimes I go to a white media just to see what they telling each other. Because they talk to each other. They talk to their common people. You know, I'm not elite. I'm not in a high wealthy bracket. I'm pretty much every other paycheck to every other paycheck. You know how we survive paycheck to paycheck? Yeah, I'm like that. When I say I made it here last, I made it here last. But I came with all of my ancestors, honey. I came with Mary McLeod Bethune, started her school with $1.50. Left from down south, went up north with $1.50 and started her school. Mary McLeod Bethune. Oh, honey, they were writing. I was joking when I said they were writing with little bitty pencils. Honey, when I left and saw this little pencil, Mary was like, you better get that pencil. So, yeah, this is a school. We starting with nothing. We writing on everything. I write on newspapers, paper bags, whatever it is. I write on my hand till I can get home and put it on a piece of paper. That's what we got to do. We have to do it. I know y'all feel our ancestors around you. You got to. Because this is a cosmic awakening. Black America is in another awakening. I didn't know about the first awakening. Why y'all didn't teach us? Why y'all let the education system just be? Y'all did this. Y'all let them just manipulate us and continue to manipulate us. Y'all knew these things. What, did you think that we wasn't going to find out? Black America truly thought there wasn't going to be another awakening. Y'all the ones that told me history repeat itself. You know, none of it makes sense. So, yeah, I'm skeptical of everybody. Y'all should have been told us these things. You know, you should have been hollering from the rooftops, just like everybody else is. You know, it just make me feel like shit here. Who's setting who up here? Who's in your background? Do we really want black babies? Do we want to live? Is y'all trying to die for white folks? Because they sure exterminating us. Yeah. I mean, if that's what it's going to be like, you know, say it. Say it. If y'all want to say, hey, we done, we tired, we don't want to be here no more, just say it so we can deal with it, because you need healing. We need healing. We need healing. I believe Dr. John Henry Clark, I think that's who it was, said that he believed, are we dumbing ourselves down for the benefit of white America? Yeah. Yeah. We are. And you know what I say? I say we so hard on each other. We killing each other, beating each other. So white America don't have to do it. So white America don't have to do it. It's shameful, ain't it? Yep. Just shameful. The fear. And then want to say, oh, we courageous, you know. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. We so terrified that we got to tell Karen, hell, even Sabrina, even our white bestest friends. And yeah, because we know she going to say, oh, shit, face, I wasn't here then. And you weren't either. But now you hold up, heifer. Don't you use that tone of voice with us. Don't you use that tone of voice with me. Because I'm finna tell you exactly what you had, what you got going on, you and your people. Every day you bring your ass over my house and learn everything. Go in my refrigerator, going in our cupboards, even taking a nap on our bed. We done let them feel so free and welcome. Oh, we turn this off. Let me turn off Brother Panic and put on. Let's put on Oprah. Because they coming over our house. See, it took our whole focus away from us. And it still is. I bet you it ain't 5 of us. Well, none of us even really have mold. I don't have mold in my house. And I might work with folks, but that's it. That is it. And that's all. And that's just because Black America dropped the ball on us being our own bosses, or having our own businesses and stuff. Black America, who knew that this education system wasn't teaching us nothing, didn't even try to teach the smartest, the most willing. If you know you got a child in your family, your child that love to read, every time you see her, oh, my ancestors, every time you see her, the girl is reading Harlequin romance. And you just let it be, oh, she's in that book again. You always in that book, ain't you? Take that book and hell, give her another book. Give her another book. See, Black America, we gonna have to decide who side are we on. Yeah, I love to read Ann Rule too. I got at least one Ann Rule book. I threw all of her ass away. I'm not gonna spend my whole time reading Ann Rule. Yeah, it's worthy to be read. Yeah, it's worthy to be read. I got one book still, but all them other books, and I set them books in the lobby. True crime. This right here is what I replaced it with. So yeah, you got your daughter, your sister, your neighbor. You see all the time sitting out there in the yard. Honey, she got her music playing right there. She reading Harlem Romance, Zane, John Grisham, somebody. Walk on out there, honey, have a sweet little conversation. Tell her she look beautiful and the sun loves her. Sure do it. Let her know when you sit in the sun, see it increases your mitochondria count. Yeah, the sun do. Oh, I love the sun. Look at it. It's shining out there now, y'all. And then give her the book. Give her another book. Because we got to put our focus back on us. Hell, everybody looking at us but us. Done studied everything about you, sister. Yep, sure have, honey. I don't even know who you is sometime when I see you. Yeah, I'm like, damn, that look like my sister over there. Sure stand like her, but hell, I don't know. Yep, I passed right by. She goes, "That face, it's me." I didn't know. Every time I see you, you done changed your hair. Your nails don't even look like fingernails. I was like, shit, hell, I didn't know that was you. You see me, you probably need to approach me. You need to say something to me because I'm not going to be walking around looking in everybody's face. Is that my sister? Is that my cousin? Who that really look like Shay Shay? No, we're not going to do that with Black America no more. Your friends and your family that's way out in left field with the bullshit, you need to start letting them know. Start letting us know. Sis, take that shit off your head. That ain't even the right color wig for you. Start letting us know. Sis, take them damn eyelashes off. You look like you finna start flying. Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. So fucking what? If Shay Shay get mad at you, she gonna start thinking about it, see? Then she gonna start wondering, damn, face, why you didn't tell me? I'm sitting up here looking like a whole fool. And I'm be like, hell, shit, I tried to tell you. Shit, you see, I'm still me. Just tell us the truth. See, we get too far along in it and we let these things go on and on and on. Then we become like, well, darn, I done let it happen so long, might as well not even tell us. Don't make no sense. We got to start being for us. When you decide to be on our side, honey, that's all you need. That is all. You ready to lose some friends. And I mean FREENDS. Friends. Yep. Yeah, because they probably trying to change you into carrying shit. Oh, when I was talking about Easter 1906, honey, it was 3 innocent brothers. Will Allen, Fred Coker, Coker, and Horace Duncan. Honey, they were lynched, burned, and dismembered, leading to the exodus of Black people from Springfield. Now, we'll have to look that up. That's a whole story, a whole lesson in itself. Don't ask me why we got to go back way to then. We trying to find out what happened to Black America. See, if Black America had been working on our healing, we wouldn't have to go back this far. If we had time, we would be back when we was captured, when we was in chains, literally in chains. But like I already said, you know, I'm late here. I'm late. I'm very late getting here. But we're going to start out with where the disconnect come from with us. We still in the era of slavery. We still in the era of slavery. You know, it matters to me just as much what happened after slavery, if not more. If not more. White folks continue doing these things after slavery. James Orange. You know, James Orange was arrested 100 times. And then they passed the Voting Rights Act. Yep. We just got to start writing stuff down. Let's write stuff down. You know, so we can keep it. We got to learn these things. Lucian McCarty. A discharged soldier was lynched, dragged, and tied to an automobile to his supposed victim's house and burned. Remember in the book, the white lady was telling the black men, the white men to go to the jail and get the black man that harmed her. Remember that? It was many incidences, but one in particular. And they didn't get him because they had moved him anyway to another location for his safety. But she had told them to go get him and bring him back and lynch him beneath her window so she could see his death. Yeah, that's what white women were saying. They did get one brother and brought him back and lynched him below her window, even if it wasn't even the right man that did it. Sometimes it was just lies told. You know, we gotta get to why is there this dedicated disciplined hate? What is it called? Ray Hagan's coined it disciplined ignorance. But then my notes over here, I got disciplined ignorance. And on the other note, I got dedicated ignorance. But it's disciplined ignorance. Just look it up, Dr. Ray Hagan. Tell me which one it really was. You know, if I get to it and stuff, I'll circle in red the one that it really is. So I can get myself back, you know, on track with it and stuff. But that's what it is. That's what we have. Disciplined ignorance. Dedicated ignorance. It's still a commitment. It's still being committed to being ignorant. And we can't, you know, we can't be like that no more. If only for our babies. We can't be ignorant no more. We can't be complacent. We can't be condoning. Oh, we're going to keep the peace. Keep the peace for who? Us? Oh, we're going to say we're going to live our life and keep the peace for us. Then to hell with whatever hell rains down on our babies, right? That's what y'all saying. That's what Black America been saying all along. Keep the peace for now. And in the future, you know, what happens. Like our baby's going to be able to deal with and navigate these people, these manipulative people. We ain't even teaching them to watch their own back. No, we thought, oh, don't you go out there with Tyrone. You stay away from Tyrone. But we don't say nothing about, you know, Scotty Joe, just like his great-great-granddaddy, the Grand Wizard. We don't say nothing about, oh, yeah, you can go with Scotty Joe anytime you want to. Tell his mother I said hi. It ain't nothing we can give white folks. Ain't nothing we can really talk about with white folks. The only thing worthy of talking about with white folks is right here. This the only worthy thing that we need to talk about with white folks. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. Nothing. Now, when you got other missions and agendas other than healing Black America, then yeah, you got everything in the world to talk about, honey. You can talk about the weather, the game, fashion, celebrities. You can talk about everything except for what you need to talk about. Yeah, we got to come together, y'all. This is it. This is it. We got to come together. Yeah. And it's time. Why not? The cosmos is on our side. Don't y'all get it? The cosmos has reawakened us again. Black people. The cosmos has reawakened us again. Some of us. And that's just because some of us are meant to teach others. Ain't no leaders no more. Everybody got to do it. Ain't no leaders no more. Shit, don't be looking at me talking about, oh, yeah, what we going now for? No, you finna read. You finna read. Here. Yeah, we finna read. We finna learn. Everybody's their own leader. I can't tell you whose side you on. You got to decide whose side you on. I'm just telling you, you need to decide. Because, honey, when our ancestors come back, see, that's where the fear comes from, y'all. I know it. That's where the fear comes from, because, see, they done taught us that this white man with blonde hair and blue eyes is coming back. They done taught us that's who in heaven. At the pearly white gates, a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes. I wish I had a picture of him. But, honey, his ass is not up in here. But, yeah, they done told us that. And, see, psychologically, it fucks with our mind. But, honey, we ain't up there with them. We in the afterlife. Black people are in the afterlife. They tricked y'all. That's why we got this fear of even talking about, discussing it, and everything. You know, it's deep. When they say go in the rabbit hole, they mean go in the rabbit hole. Yeah, y'all, you don't even know if you're going to get back out of there if you ain't focused on black people. Yep, you're going to be in some other tunnel. And everybody else going to be ready to eat on you. Cannibalistic clanimals. They the one call themselves the Ku Klux Klan. I wonder, hell, where did that name even come up from? But then, you know, in the language of wordplay, because this ain't even our language, shit. But they the one came up with it, Ku Klux Klan. And then I started thinking one day, and I was like, well, damn, I thought, you know, like they don't seem human to us. How can a human really do those things and stuff? You know, and then they call the black man savage, and he's a beast, and he's dangerous and stuff. And this was before I even knew about all of this right here. I was calling their ass clanimals like, you know, 2, 3, 4 years ago, maybe. Because it didn't seem human, the stuff that they were doing and had been doing. But I didn't know about all the skinning, the lynchings. I knew about James Byrd. I learned about him some years ago. After my awakening, I learned about him because it was on my birthday. Yep, he was lynched June the 7th in 1988. That's how I remember about him. But, honey, it was that was the common. For that to even happen in 1988, you know, it makes you wonder. You know, it makes you wonder how many other times have this even happened. They made a movie of it. I think that movie is on Netflix. It's called Jasper, Texas. Yep, and I watched it and stuff. And, of course, the movie isn't really graphic and stuff like it was. But, you know, if you sincere, you'll get the picture. You will get the picture. You know, it just depends on us and whose side we on. You know, Black America. I really hate that for us. Y'all know they got us circumcising our babies, our sons. And look at that. When I was a protest, I found this the other day because me and somebody were talking about it and stuff, honey. Yes, honey. And I was telling them, you know, you supposed to learn other ways to take care of your baby boy. And you got to teach him how to take care of himself. You know, but I think they went and did the circumcision anyway. But, you know, it says that, you know, it's really called genital cutting. Yeah, I seen a lady and her babies years ago when I was a protester and stuff, and they had this right here, and I was giving some of them to our people and stuff, you know. But oh no, we didn't want to hear none of that and stuff, you know. But what y'all, it's fucked up because look at here. Have you heard? Let me write down in the front. Bloodstained men and their friends, protecting children and future generations from genital cutting. Bloodstainedmen.org is the website. I don't even think I went to the website. This was enough for me. I get it. But it says, have you heard? Americans are finding out foreskin is natural and valuable. The majority of the world's men have foreskin, which has purposes including penile protection, sexual function, and intense pleasurable sensation. If unfolded, an adult foreskin would be roughly the size of this card, 15 square inches. I had no idea. I think I stuck this somewhere. But since it's in here, I might well read it to us, right? We read. But, you know, yeah, you're going to be having babies. Have black babies. Try to get you a black midwife, a doula. You know, learn as much as you can. We got to do, you know, medically also, y'all. We got to really put the focus on us when we having our babies and stuff. If we're doing everything else wrong, because we're doing it by white standards, white folks standards, we having our babies wrong too. We having our babies wrong too. Well, if I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. And we're going to decide. We're going to do some research, and we're going to decide which one is right. Hey, if I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. I say I'm wrong if I am wrong. For black folks, this might be well and okay for white folks to cut the skin. But, I don't know. We'll find out. But then it say intact body. Human rights. I ain't even got to read this to know that it's finna say that because God, the higher power, Yahushua or Yahweh, however you describe your higher power, gave them that extra skin. So why is man going to come along and cut it off? So let's read. It says international medical leaders have condemned American doctors for cutting the genitals of baby boys. There is no compelling medical need. Where's the medical need for this? Then it says sensitive infants. It's a painful cut, y'all. Local pain relief is not always used. And when it is never sufficient. The foreskin has to be ripped from the glands, crushed, and cut away. The procedure is always traumatic. And recovery hurts. I don't know. I didn't have no sons. My grandsons, I waited till they were past all of that. Yeah. Can you even feel the pain? So beware. Forced retraction. Boys are born with fused foreskin. If intact, don't retract. Clean only what's seen. Circumcision is destructive. Function and sensation are always lost, but complications include excessive scarring, painful erections, skin bridges, loss of penile, head, or shaft, and even death. Yep. Everything I got, I read and try to keep. What does it mean for Black Americans? I just read that because, I'm the first one to say have Black babies. Have Black babies. Have babies. And for that matter, even white little boys and stuff, white baby boys, white folks probably need to read this too. I believe I got this from a white lady. Yeah, her and her babies was out and stuff. Hey, they had their wagon too with flyers and stuff. Just read everything. We got to. We can't just stay in this mindset of white America. I refuse to. Yep, I refuse to. I don't want my babies to be, and then they get older and be like, why Nana and them never told us? I know Nana. What was all that stuff Nana was writing then? And reading and stuff. Oh, that was just Ann Rule, true crime. And them was some true crimes that I read with Ann Rule. She's really good, But let's read some of our heroes and stuff. Where our books at, Oh, I did get some more books for the babies, just to give you some ideas. There's Flying Free, Corey's Underground Railroad. I know these are some awesome books. Look at that. Corey's Underground Railroad Diary. And see, you can make a little, quality time with these right here. You can start out reading. Yep, start out reading. Read the title, the front, the back of it and stuff. Then y'all start reading and stuff. They could be making tea or making y'all an ice cream cone, butter pecan. While, you start out reading the introductory and stuff, go up to the front of the room and stuff when you're reading it. Open the book up and stuff. That way that gets rid of any anxiety that they may have about reading. And then you feel more confident when you're standing up reading. I'm just sitting down, doing this with y'all, but I like to stand up and read when I'm reading. Look at Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah, just pick some good books for them depending on their ages and stuff. Even the babies and stuff. Look at the family right there. Young persons show their support for integration during the Children's Crusade. They knew they would likely be arrested. But look, they was ready to integrate. They were happy to integrate. Even though they knew they were going to be arrested. Yeah, But then Martin did tell us, I fear I led y'all in a burning house. Yeah, and wasn't nobody hollering that from the rooftops, were they? And still, right today, we sitting in this burning house. Well, y'all is. I might be banging on the window or something, but I ain't in there with y'all. That's for sure. I might be at the threshold of the door. But yeah, we in a burning house still. Things have really gotten worse. But this right here might be for one of the older children, Soldier the Truth. They're different ages. We just got to start teaching our babies too as we relearn. Some of us got to relearn this stuff. I know most of y'all that's probably in the audience got degrees and, oh, honey, yeah, you one of the success stories, ain't you? Ain't told us nothing. Ain't shared none of your knowledge with us. You know, yeah. Well, you can now. You can now. And we know why. You know, see, to reach that success, to reach that financial freedom, you know, you had to. You had to do what you had to do to reach that financial freedom. Well, now you got it. So now you know you can come back along and start teaching us, teaching our babies and stuff. And that's what you must do. Don't just come here. Don't just come here and then leave it at that. No, that ain't going to work. That is not going to work because I shut this whole thing down, honey. And I just be talking to folks that I see out there. So, well, I just be talking to folks that I see. Soon they see me and make eye-to-eye contact, I already know you want to talk. Yeah. And I talk fast. I talk fast. Because I ain't trying to do nothing but drop that seed and go on about my business. That's it and that's all. Don't waste your time. We don't have no more opportunities to keep wasting our time and stuff. You better get with somewhere with somebody that resonates. Sure better, honey. It's a lot right here. You know, with me, I know it's a lot. Because, honey, I'm talking about you got to do everything at once. When you get off of here, you need to be doing everything at once. Working on your garden, teaching them babies. And in the background, you got Marva Collins, Westside Preparatory School on the TV. You, at this point in time, Black America, we can't forfeit nothing. We can't be slack with nothing. Now, if it comes down to it and you got to be late for work, then you better call in. Hey, I'm going to be 10 minutes late today, but I'm on my way. We got to do these things. We done got to the point now where we ain't even really got time. You know, yeah, you ain't getting no 10 hours of sleep no more. You might have to deal with 7 because we got to get in overdrive. I guess that's what it called, overdrive. We done forsaked us too long. Now we got to catch up. We got to catch up, honey. Sure do. Your friends and stuff that know these things, they finna be mad at you. Yeah. And you need to tell them, honey, I'm mad at your ass too. Yeah, you ain't got to be mad at me, white America. You sure don't. Because the first one come up in my face, time my face. I'm already know you done seen me, huh? Yep, you done seen me, huh? So when this happened with you? When I found out y'all motherfucking ass has been lying to us, manipulating us, letting your people put all these programs on us. White women ought to be the main ones out there now. Telling the education system, was Trump finna do away with that, ain't he? See, that motherfucking ass done let time go by. They done let time go by. When this whole thing was exposed, white women and white men that are teachers, professors, you know, in the education system, they should have been said, hey, we got to undo some of this. We got to start making curriculums so we can start teaching Black kids, Black babies, Black children, Black youth, who they really are. All they had to do was start with this. For crying out loud, they got these books right there in their libraries, in the school library, in the city library, the town library. Librarians should take that upon themselves, because they all took it upon themselves to lie and manipulate us. They all took it upon themselves to lie and manipulate us. So don't it seem like, yeah, they asses should be out there even going even harder to say, hey, we got to correct some of these things. They was the ones that called up there. Excuse me, Bob? Yeah, this is Kathy over at such and such school. Yeah, I've got a big brain here. Yeah, I've got a big brain. She's a 5-year-old little girl, face. She's asking questions about the next chapter. All right, thank you, Bob. Why shouldn't they? Give me one reason why they shouldn't. And I'm not saying, you know, they have to start. They can start wherever they want to start at. Start with our inventors. They ain't got to start with the savageness. They don't have to start with the savageness that they did. I don't have nothing right here of in slavery. I'm sure I got something somewhere about in slavery. But they don't have to start in slavery or, anywhere. They can start with our right here. This is where they should start at. This is where they should start at. Because they're not going to go so far as to get into the hurt. White teachers not. Maybe that's why they ain't even started this part. White women could have been out there. No, we need a curriculum. We want a curriculum now. We want a curriculum so that we can right the wrongs and teach black children like we should have been teaching them. Black children need to know about Robert Purvis, Robert Smalls, Charles Nails, Ida B. Wells, Benjamin O. Davis, Elijah McCoy, Charles Drew. We need a curriculum now. And they would have got a whole new curriculum so that they could be like, yeah, now we teaching black children. And that would have gave our kids the confidence that they need again. But see, they just jump right over that. Just jump right over that. And now, truth be told, it's so many different people here. Ain't nobody ever gonna say, let's start teaching black kids what they need to know. Let's start teaching black kids about all of their marvelous contributions that they people have contributed to this world. Some of these contributions, y'all, still being used. Robert Ridley's, like we discussed earlier, that went in the 1800s, something they said, 1886, still being used. How many of y'all use shampoo, glue, ink? Still being used. And they done got us so far away from each other and stuff. It's, it make me feel some type of way. It really do. And they still doing it. They still keeping it away from us. So I'm just like, well, dang, when is our children going to get that spark? When they going to get that sparkle back? They the true creators. Black people are the true creators, inventors, the harmonizers of this universe. You get that? Black people, the black man, the black woman, are the harmonizers of this universe. Keeps everything running so smoothly. The world only became chaotic when the white man took over with his patriarchal system, I guess, Christianity, religion, beliefs and stuff. It seemed like at some point during his coming up, rising off of them knees and stuff, trees began, it just became anti-life. It just became anti-life. I don't know when. Hell, I didn't even know about the Caucasus Mountains. I think for most part of my young life, I really thought that, what they had taught us was true. I didn't know. I'm assuming some of y'all didn't know. Most of us didn't know. But those with them degrees and stuff, y'all knew, y'all came about the information. Yeah, but now you got your financial freedom. So what is you going to do with it? How deep are you going to help Black America? I know you feel some type of way. I don't want to go out there and talk to them face. They overgrown asses. They don't want to listen. You ain't got to talk to the elderly, the adults. Not the elderly. The elderly probably going to be like, dang, about time. But our adults and our hotheads and stuff, you ain't got to go out there and talk to them. What about the young kids, the young babies and stuff? You can start right there. Shit, get you a faceless channel. If I'd have known they were going to be like this right here, I probably would have had a faceless channel. Yep, I probably would have had a faceless channel. You wouldn't have known who that was on that thing right there. Been like, darn it, them her eyes. Them her eyes. Yeah, it looked like her eyes. Well, hell, it looked like her eyes too. But see, I didn't know the ancestors were going to have me start with Red Summer and racial violence. Like I said, I've been reading Helen Keller to y'all. We all would have been crying about Helen. Oh, Helen. We go outside, somebody be like, oh, my name is Helen. Oh, Helen. You see how all that work and stuff, the ancestors are telling us what we must do, what we must be focused on. But yeah, some of our inventors, y'all know Charles Drew. See, we got to start remembering these names too, and we do some of these names repetitiously. So when I move on to a new set of names and stuff as we learning, don't be shy and stuff. Just be like, hey, call some of them other names out we've been talking about, because I understand and I hope that these are some of our heroes, our sheroes. I call them my saviors. These are my saviors. These are all of these. These are my saviors. Our inventors, our scientists, all of them, even our most innocent victims. All of them are my saviors. They might not be yours. They might not be yours. You keep Jesus Christ. You keep Jesus Christ. I keep all of them. Okay, how about that? You keep Jesus Christ as your savior, and I'm finna keep all of our people as my savior. How about that? My saviors. How about that? Huh? And I want you to know, since you got Jesus Christ as your savior, he ain't even white folks' savior. This right here is white folks' savior. John Brown was white folks' savior. You see how that works, Black America? You see how that works? See, that's why you got to decide whose side are you on. Who's for you? Yeah. So you know, I know you say, well, I'll keep whoever you want. I got my Jesus Christ. I got Jesus. It said right here in the Bible. If anybody come trying to act like they is the real one, they is lying. Well, all I got to say to that is where the lie at. Where the lie at? Even Sarah Rector, even baby Sarah, the richest black girl in America, honey. My savior. I'll take all of them as my saviors. My saviors. I'll keep all of them. You keep Jesus. And I got Jesus too. Yeah. You keep your white Jesus and your white God, and you gone behind them. Yeah, you gone behind them pretty white gates with them, because our black Jesus is with me. He with us. See, you see how this look? Do you, Black America, see how this looks? And you talking about, oh, white Jesus, I don't take nobody above white Jesus. No, white Jesus came here and died and saved everybody. He came here for all of us. Don't you know God? Faith. God sent his only begotten son. Knowing if I tell you right now to close your eyes. You can close your eyes just in one time. Now, I'm going to say it, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Who did you see in your mind's eye? Stop lying. You stop lying. If you saw the white man, then tell the truth. I know where I'm from down south and stuff. See, we don't know Yahweh and Yahushua. That's you. Y'all know that. But us common ones, we don't know Yahushua and Yahweh. We just know God and Jesus. You ain't did your part. You ain't went outside of your comfort zone. You ain't went outside of your comfort zone and taught black people. Because if you did, everybody will be knowing about Yahweh and Yahushua. So stop lying to us. Don't come in here lying to me. You ain't taught nobody. None of us. And then you want to be, oh, God, Jesus, is that all you know? What about Yahweh? What about Yahushua? You ain't been teaching us that. You kept all them lessons for yourself. Because you thought it was going to be, oh, yeah, I'm finna reap all the harvest. I know Yahushua. I got a personal relationship with him. But you ain't taught none of the rest of the collective about that. And see, all of that goes back to the self-hate, the dedicated ignorance, being so committed. You know, we got to stop that. Shit, ain't nobody got no more than nobody else. And those that do, they pay the biggest price, the heaviest price for it. So, honey, I'm like, hey, yeah, you want to be a celebrity and sell your soul. And it's being shown now. They all selling their soul, honey. I'm wearing shit up. Ooh, if I was at a concert, honey, soon as they do some old wicked foul shit, I tell everybody, let's go. Whoop. Come on. Time to go. Oh, shit, we getting up out of here. We'd have been closing books, pianos, everything. You'd have thought we was on the Titanic, honey. With Kool in the Gang. You know, they said that Kool in the Gang was on the Titanic. They'd have been no shut the piano down. Uh-oh, time to go. Let's get the hell up out of here. Yeah. So, you know, if y'all call that success, which is financial freedom, I'm sure they can go in places and just buy whatever they want to buy. You know, but they paying a very heavy price for it. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, you know, I feel some type of way about us. I love black people. Yeah, I love black people. That'll be the first thing you need to know about me. Yep, we ain't gonna talk about nothing else. You probably get 2 words in. Yep, that's why people don't stay around me long. You want to get rid of somebody, start talking about black people. Honey, ain't nobody gonna come around you whatsoever. But then when they're around everybody else, they're gonna be like, damn, this so boring. I'm just sick of being around this girl right here. You know, because you done planted, done dropped that little seed. And you didn't even plant it, you just dropped it and kept on going. That's what we got to do for us. We got to save us. That's got to be our only focus. It's saving Black America. Hell, everybody else been doing it for them. Then y'all go, oh no, we all one now. Everybody is one against your ass, Black America. Everybody's against Black America. I just want y'all to think about it. If they succeed in exterminating Black people, you know, until the sun blow up, you know, the sun might go through its phases. It probably be spinning and pulsing like that before it blow up. So, you know, while it's doing all of that and stuff, who gonna be walking around talking about they the real Black people? It done happened once. The $5 Indians stole our heritage, and we done been so many aliases. I had no idea because I wasn't focused and thinking. We went from colored Negro to colored people to Blacks to people of color, African American, and when they get our numbers down and hide us in them smart cities and stuff, who the hell gonna be walking around here talking about they Black? White folks. Or is it gonna be the you know, the Asian people, the ones that's going to get their hair done like that? Y'all seen that video where that one man went in the barbershop, honey? He was Japanese, Asian, or something. I don't even know all of them different type of people. I cannot detect them by their eyes and stuff like that. Where I'm from, it's just white, Black, and Mexican. Where I am now, I'm still having a culture shock sometimes because everybody here in America, everybody. I mean, the little bitty short people, the Hmongs, I never seen a Hmong before. I was like, wow, they are so short. Come back right there to me. Right there. So, you know, yeah, it's just like I really can't really just look at somebody and be like, oh, I know that group of people, who that group of people is and stuff. But, you know, it's just so many here and stuff, you know, we get confused and stuff. And it's easy to look over there and not even make your way back to focusing on us. Because by then you done passed this, that over there, and that back there, you know. And by the time we do put our focus back on America, so it done been 10, 20, 30 years. You know, and let's just not let us be taken into this new world without knowing and stuff, you know. And if you listen to me, you already know I said that our babies is going to be the ones that provide the contributions. Our babies are the ones that's going to provide the resources and the tools that we are going to need in a new world. Who else? White America ain't building nothing. White America ain't creating nothing. Ain't contributing nothing that's going to be of use for us that we're going to be able to use. I know, oh, face, you a lie. I'm ordering me a flying car right now. Take me, you know, they go distance. When I first read about the flying car, it go like 60 miles. You could buy it for like $92,000 and you could fly 60 miles. But then you got to recharge it or refill it up or something, you know. And so, yeah, I know, you know, some of us going to run and get a flying car. Some of us going to run and get a Tesla car. And, you know, going to be like, shit, I ain't going to feel like driving today. I'm going to let the car drive. I'm going to let the car drive. And, you know, and for a while, it's going to be good. It'll be cool for a while. When all of this hit, when all of this actually takes off, it's going to be cool for a while. You're going to see everybody doing it. Yeah. Probably not the Amish people. The Amish people don't want nothing. White America done created. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, you're going to see some of us doing it. I'm just focused on us and stuff. Because, you know, I go off about that right there. Yeah, I could go into that. Yeah, I could definitely go into that. Because they don't even want to be around their own people. They said, well, the Amish is kind of like, hell, all y'all ass is crazy. We'll come out in 10, 15 minutes and mingle with y'all, and then we going right back into our sanctuary. That's how they are to me. Shit, we should have been just like that. We should have been throwing everything back. Nope, we don't want your apple, your potato, or your cider. Hell, we left the plantation with no shoes. Hell, they wasn't even giving the slaves milk for the baby. But they're going to give them an apple and a jug of apple cider. Man, I wish I had been at least told to think. Use your own mind. Think for yourself. If somebody put something in front of you and said, now what this mean to you? You know. Think. You can think for yourself without making us think black America, that white America is only. The one and only. It's not. I promise you it's not. And I'm going to say it today, tomorrow, and the next day. It's not. We've been misled. Where's my paper at Neely Fuller? Neely Fuller said every aspect in life. And I imagine this is for everybody. But it's only hurting us. See, it's only hurting us. It's only squeezing the energy, the juice, the love, the forgiveness out of black people. White supremacy is covering everything in life. We know that. Everybody uses this. You got law, labor, education, sex, religion, entertainment, politics, economics, war. Everybody is under all of these aspects of life. It's life. But white supremacy controls it. White supremacy, racism controls all of that. And everybody is under it, yeah. But shit, you see everybody else with their big ass houses. You see everybody else looking comfortable. Look like they ain't missing a meal or a mango. You know? They ain't struggling. No, they got the best of the best of the best. White America made sure of that. But when it comes to us, all of these aspects hurt us. All of these aspects hurt us. Black America. Economics hurt us. Politics hurt us. Entertainment hurt us. Religion, sex, education, labor, law, war. All of them have harmed us. That's because it's controlled by white supremacy / racism. That's why Neely Fuller said, if you don't understand white supremacy / racism, everything you think you know will only confuse you. That's to Black America. See, just like everything else, there's a message and a lesson for everybody else, and then there's a message and the lesson for Black America. We listen to everybody else's. Yep, listen to everybody else's and stuff. That's why we sitting around here living like everybody else, namely the white woman. Namely the white woman. Now, I don't know if the other people that's in America actually wake up and put on white folks on the TV. I'm pretty sure they don't. I don't even bet or gamble or nothing like that, but I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm pretty sure that's only us. Our whole life, from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep, if we're not working or going outside the home, our TV stay on white folks. Sometimes it stay on that same channel. And you watching Green Acres, the Walton, cooking shows, the white sitcoms, the white game shows. Ain't looked at nothing black, ain't heard a black person. The only black person you seen on your TV screen all day was that black man with the white woman and the little mixed kids. In Black America, that right there to our detriment. That's to our detriment. You got to change the mindset if you ain't, fearful to do it. Just start with yourself. Just start with yourself, and your family and friends will see the change and be like, damn, the last few times we came over here and stuff, we haven't been looking at Oprah. And you ought to tell them, and we ain't. We're not looking at Oprah. Yeah. Yeah, say something like, we finna look at Vicky Dillon, Fly Nubian Queen. Yeah, we finna look at the twins from Kenya. We finna look at something else. Look at something else. And when they ask get up and leave, that's fine, because they ain't on your side anyway. Make it easy so we can, be where we're supposed to be. Make it easy so we can know who's really on our side. Yeah, make it easy. Because, when they get up and leave for me, that's fine, honey, because I can turn this down for 5 or 10 minutes, honey, and put on Funkadelic. Then when they get outside, oh, now her ass want to party. Yeah, because your ass gone. Just keep going then. Yeah, because the black people, we only want to be where it's fun. We entertained and stuff, you know. But when it come down to really studying and doing the knowledge and doing what's best for us, we ain't got time for it. No, I don't want to come over there if we're going to be doing that. See, that's that white mindset. These folks that got us literally thinking that we are the same, y'all. We totally different. It just messes with me because I'm like, oh, if I had a finished high school, I'd probably be sitting here reading Helen Keller to y'all. I'm just joking. But if I had a, finished high school and got some degrees and stuff, I don't know. I don't think I would have been like everybody else, you know. No, I don't think I'd be like everybody else. Well, I got 2 or 3 degrees and stuff, and I've been living here in my penthouse, for a couple of score years, and I'm going to sell this house, and I got a cabin here and a cabin there and stuff. No. I don't think I would have just went out of it like that, I don't know. Everything happens for a reason, though. But, y'all, the reason why we so different, you can't tell me folks did not know this. Why black folks do this? We bleed the same. We the same people. We bleed the same face. Stop it. We're all one and the same. No, we not. Stop lying. Oh, I wish I'd have known these things. Let me read this to y'all right fast. Because I do want to read something from our hero book. Because that is the title of this right here. Brave Black First. I do want to read us something there, but check this out right here, y'all. Black versus European genetics. This is about black and white. That's what the book says. Racial violence in the United States. We know that's white folks and black folks. And in a few years, there's going to be some more racial violence because they got to include the violence from everybody else against Black America. Yeah, against Black America. I know it make it seem like, we the ones out there terrorizing and harming everybody else. Black America is hurting Black America. You see? Black America ain't out there really fucking with other folks. Because we got that fear, for fucking with other folks. We rather just do it to us. But in the next few years, there's going to be some other books, racial violence from such and such people against Black America. Hell, it might just be an update to that book right there, But we're different because look here, I didn't know the basis of our DNA was carbon, selenium, and copper. Y'all, that's what we made out of. Those are like precious jewels. We are made of the best of the best of the best. We made of nothing but pro-life chemicals. That's like, I can't even explain. That's like water and acid. Okay? Water and acid. We're going to use those 2 things. We know water is life-giving. Water it replenishes you, it revives you, it's good, it cleans you off. You can wash your hair in it, wash your bath in it, give the baby something, you cook with it, bathe with it, whatever, it's water. But then when you got the acid will eat right through something. It just eat right through it. You remember on that movie, The Terminator? It might have been part 1 or 2. I mainly look at part 1s of movies. I don't really get into the other parts and stuff because that's when they start fucking with your mind. And after part 1, they make you think, because in part 1, you're like, well, if that really happened in real life, I can see that happening in real life. But then when you go on to part 2, 3, 4, and all of that right there, you forget that this is what's going to happen in real life. You kind of forget part 1, and the other parts begin to take over. But part 1 is where they let you know, to me. So you remember in that movie, like I was saying, The Terminator, and the thing dropped some blood or something, which it wasn't blood. They blood is acid. And it burned through the steps of the ship. I think that was that one lady of Aliens. The movies of Aliens. What was her name? Wrigley something. I used to like movies like that and stuff. And they slobbed. And the slob burnt through all the floors of the spaceship. So you got water and you got battery acid. That's how different we are from white folks. That's how different we are from white folks. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody gonna come along. Somebody gonna see this video and be like, face or lie. Yep. They gonna do it. And I'm probably gonna have these same little notes right here that I got that got me thinking about it. So where to lie at then? Let me get my pen and piece of paper so I can write it down. I'm gonna where to lie at. Because see, check it out. We made a carbon, selenium, and copper. That right there is totally different from nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. White folks are made out of nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. Might as well be battery acid. Might as well be motherfucking battery acid. It's like they ask you, your ass can drop a nail. You can drop a screw, a nail, or whatever you got. Oh, I wish I had something to drop it in. And white folks will be able to handle it. This is the acid. This is the nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. This white folks. This white folk DNA, how they made on the inside. We know on the outside we look the same. We made in the shape of a human. But honey, white folks can eat this. They stomach can go, you hear that? They stomach, digesting it. Digesting it, eating it up. Eating it up. Yeah. That's what they made out of. Now, black people, we not made out of that. Our DNA is like the sulfur. The selenium, copper, and carbon is like water, and where they ate this, and this right here gonna be the water. This right here is our DNA. This is what we eat, paper. Paper is sufficient for carbon, selenium, and copper. Yeah. Now, when you put this into that carbon, selenium, and copper, oh, honey, you throwing everything out of whack. That's what we doing when we eat, like white folks eat. That's why we so sick, like we sick, because we eating this shit that white folks can't eat. Yeah. And even that's gonna flip the script on you, Black America. I know you don't see it coming. Yes, I know you don't see it coming, because for one thing, you can't even imagine. Sit down and eat with no meat. You can't imagine eating just vegetables and fruits. Because white folks done brainwashed us into thinking that we need to eat meat and stuff, and we don't. You can if you want to. But hopefully when you learn this, it'll help you to refrain from some meat. The meat ain't the same like it used to be anyway. This meat is not the same like it used to be, and y'all know it. Shit, I know I wasn't the only one let that chicken thaw out, honey, and that chicken leg, the wing was so big. Them chicken legs be so big when you let them thaw out. I throw away 4 or 5 pieces of chicken if they swell up the wrong way. And be like, well, shit, hell, I should have just bought a little small pack of chicken wings instead of buying the long pack. But, I'm working on getting meat out of my diet anyway. Shit, it ain't going to be around for much longer anyhow. But if you preparing and stuff right now, you got you some land, go get you a couple of chickens. I think you can have chickens if you're in the city limit. You got to have your own house and stuff. Keep them on your own land. And that way you'll have some eggs. If you want some meat, go out there and, help get one of their asses. That's another topic and stuff, because we're going to have to be able to feed ourselves and our babies. And before I move on, I want to let you know, start weaning them babies. You better start preparing some meals without meat. Maybe just serve a little piece of meat. And then eventually, you can just cut the meat out. And they done ate a whole meal with no meat. And they didn't even recognize it. They didn't even cue in on it. So it won't be so hard for them when we ain't got meat no more. Things are changing. Everything's changing. I hope you're getting your pantry together. I'm finna start working on mine again. I know I said that the last 2 lives, didn't I? Did buy me some soil. I'm gonna use some of my own seeds that I got. And and try to get something growing, maybe a ginger or something. I don't know. I'll see. And we'll watch it as it grows and stuff. And let us know so we can help each other get on, on the right track and stuff. Because as we see our most educated and successful success stories, they ain't really reaching out to us. They're not really just reaching out to us to give us a chance. I don't know if it's because we the common black folks, if we the paycheck black people, or how do they decide who to sacrifice and who not to sacrifice? We all supposed to be saving each other. We all supposed to be saving us. You know, I know it happens that we get distracted and get in with white America and we forget about each other and stuff. But now, all of us should be like, oh, shit, we got to save us. Why is some of us not resonating that yet? So, yeah, we different. You know, our DNAs are made different. The basis of it, you know, we made out of carbon, selenium, and copper. They asses is made out of nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. Now, you know, you pour some ammonia in something and it's too strong, you know. And another thing, I got this right here. They made out of eukaryotic cells, eukaryotic. Eukaryotic cells have a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. See, we made out of prokaryotic cells. We don't have a nucleus or any membrane-bound organelles. We got to look that up, membrane-bound organelles. That'll give us some more insight. See, I just took these few little notes right here about that and wrote it on this piece of paper right here. Try to keep everything together. And so, you know, we 100% human DNA. That goes back to over here, the eukaryotic cells. Honey, they are a mixture of chimpanzee, insects, mice, dogs, cats, leopards, snakes. White folks are. Hell, I'm not lying. Y'all ass the ones lying. Y'all ass is the one let these folks mislead black folks into thinking we are alike. Y'all some motherfucking cowards. Ain't nobody been courageous. Ain't nobody been courageous since our truth tellers been gone. Y'all trying to cover up the truth tellers now. Yeah, you are. You lying. Shit, you the one claim you know about science. Oh, I know all of that about history. I know all of that about science. I'm a math buff. Oh, I'm a science buff. Or however y'all be classifying like you I was the smartest one of the smartest ones in my class. So your ass knew. Your ass literally knew. And when your own family brought home Brad, Karen, Sabrina, you didn't even tell them. You didn't even tell them. Face. I know you didn't know this, but let me tell you this right here. Brad people is made out of nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. And that's what they made out of, face. They made out of animal cells. They made out of animal DNA. Snakes, leopards, chimpanzee, mice, rats, dogs. You want your babies to be made out of all that, face. That's all you had to do. That is all y'all had to do. So that we didn't just jump in, mingling, marrying, having babies galore. And now look at us now, allegedly 2025, we don't know nothing. You better not go out there talking about we different. Somebody gonna be ready to fight your ass. Sure will. And confirmation. And if you ain't strong enough to stand up to them and tell them, hell, bring it on then. Your ass want to fight over white America? Then damn it, let's fight over white America. Where your notes at? Where your proof at? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? See, we scared to do that with each other. Yeah, we scared. We want white folks to know, I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to fight the hardest for you, white America. I'm going to keep your lies alive. Cowards. Nothing but cowards. So here we are, 100% human DNA. Ain't nobody even told us. Nope. Not nobody in mainstream media that we see. Yeah, honey, you got to go to the black media. Deep in the black media. Yeah, you can't just go to the front and it'd be like, there's 9 ether beings and then there's others. And then you just be like, oh. And you go over there and pick up some bullshit. Well, you know, it ain't bullshit. It's true. Small sacrifice and rule with some true stories in here, you know. But yeah, I'm just saying, you know, Black America, we got to retain our focus. We got to know. I mean, shit. What are we waiting on? For everybody to finally be behind some metal cages? And who y'all think this new world coming up for? You really think they finna entrap and enslave the rest of the world? That's what y'all think. No, they're going to keep the rest of the world controlled. They finna trap Black Americans and see. We are the miracle that can straighten everything up. We are the miracle that we waiting on, Black America. The planets, the pets, the plants too, the trees too. You see how they cutting all the trees down and stuff? The pets of the world, the beautiful giraffes and the elephants and the orca whales, the great white whale, the marine life. Everything that's alive on this planet is waiting on Black America to wake up. Why? You ask, why, Faith? Why Black America? Why it's got to be Black America? Why this woman always talking about Black America? Why she always stressing about Black America got to wake up? Black America got to save the world. Black America is the one that endured all of this hell from the true Satan. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I sure did forget, but I've been calm. See, but Black America is the only one that survived all of this. However, and all of that right there, we still came along, honey, and created, built up the one major landmass right here in this whole world that everybody want to flock to. Black America built that up after all them centuries of being in hell with white folks. Oh, yeah, our ass is still burning. Yeah, we still in hell with white folks. Yeah. Still in hell with white folks. That's why Black America is ordained to be the one. Yep. Our people over in the Congo and stuff like that, the ones that Leopold, that man cut off their wrists and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if it's because, because them was some horrific times and stuff. Them motherfuckers done just tortured us all over this planet. Speaking of America, that's why we are the ones here. But as far as globally, we are the ones because we still ain't got nothing. We the only ones that ain't even got nothing. They got their land over there. Yeah, we waiting on them to raise up and kick everybody the fuck out. Get the hell out now. That's all they got to do. But over here in America, we ain't got nothing. That's why we got to rise up and be the ones that the whole world waiting on. Mankind and humanity is at stake. Mankind and humanity. If things had been different, hey, we could save everybody. We could save mankind and humanity. But at this point, I'm just like, fuck mankind. Let mankind save themselves. We got to save us. We got to save us. We got to find out, where did this self-hate come from? This dedicated ignorance. We committed to being ignorant about us. And we got to change it. We got to unlearn everything so we can start learning again. And what we're going to do that with is what we're going to start right here. And our heroes, our sheroes, our saviors. They did save your life. They saved your life. John Hartfield. When they were doing all that to John Hartfield, you know what he was thinking about? His people. His people. I know. That's probably the only thing that gave them some comfort. Is that we won't have to endure that. That sometimes, at some point, we won't have to go through that no more. But we did, and we still do. But that was their last thought, probably, and it probably gave them the only comfort that they did have. They probably took comfort that, my mama not out here, and they done strung her up beside me. Probably took a little comfort. That is me and not my baby brother. We don't know because we don't think about them. We don't think about what they endured and stuff. All we think about, let's keep the peace with white America. Oh, I love Brad so much. Sickening. But anyway, like I was saying, we different, And I wanted to read this right here. See, because the sun determines all of that. It goes back to the sun. See, go back to the sun. I tried to write this down right here, word for word, because it said the sun mainly affects, mainly. The sun primarily affects the eukaryotic cells through its interaction with the DNA. You get that? The sun affects them eukaryotic cells, them cells that got the nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. Well, the sun affects them cells, through its interaction with the DNA, with the nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. So that's like when you put that screw off in here and it start bubbling up and, churning it and wearing it down and stuff like that. That's kind of like what the sun do when it hit that nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. It start boiling like it just finna run over like oatmeal. When you're boiling oatmeal and you got it up real high and stuff and it just boil over and stuff. Well, that's how the sun interacts with this right here. It's just boiling over. You finna have oatmeal everywhere. Don't let it get hard because it's going to be hard as hell to clean up. And so it says, and it the interaction with DNA, and it causes damage in the form of mutations when exposed to high levels of ultraviolet radiation, especially in the UVB spectrum. So the sun does all of that when it come into contact with that white folk. In other words, white folks. It's their DNA. Now, when the sun comes into contact with carbon, selenium, and copper, this is how I see it. I don't know how you see it. Well, get your science channel then. Since you know, our face is right, but it ain't exactly right. Well, get your channel. Get your channel so you can teach us how it really is. All right, then. So the sun, the prokaryotic cells that don't have the membranes and, all the other animal DNA because we're 100% human. The sun has a totally different reaction to carbon, selenium, and copper. Yeah, when the sun interacts with this right here, it enhances it. It gives it energy. It's not boiling over. It's just polishing it. Like, they say when something is under pressure, it's pressurized into a diamond. Like that. There's a difference. And the sun decides it. The white man can't decide. I'm going to draw a sun on here right now. And the sun is on the black people's side. The sun is on the side of the selenium, copper, and the carbon. See? Yeah. The sun is on our side. The sun not over here with them. The sun don't even like their asses. Why y'all keep telling us we the same? Why y'all keep believing that they is really in heaven? Where the sun at? Matter of fact, who lying about heaven? You claim heaven that's where everybody at in heaven. There's no hunger, there's no pain. Everybody's one in heaven. And then William Joseph Simmons come along and say that the white man in heaven galloping across the sky in a damn robe uniform. So they on earth terrorizing black people and in heaven terrorizing black people. And that's where you claim we going to. Matter of fact, you done put everybody up there with him. You done put everybody up there, right there in heaven, with the same ones that did it. This right here, 1919. The awakening of Black America in 1919. He revived the Ku Klux Klan in 1915. In 1915, it's in the book. I even wrote it down so I don't have to keep referring to the book. But it was in 1915. They went up on Stone Mountain. And he gave his little speech and stuff. And then I don't be damn, they damn. And then 4 years later, white America snapped. So I just want to know on that part right there, who really lying about heaven? Who really lying? Because it seemed to me like you, Black America, you the one that's lying. You lying about heaven, Black America. And you taking us up there with all of these demons. You're taking us up here with all these demons, and they done terrorized us here, and they're going to terrorize up there. You seen it when you was a kid, because I seen it. Heaven got the pearly white gates, and it's the clouds. The clouds is the floor. Nothing but clouds. And then you got the gate sitting on top of the clouds. And the one I seen when I was a little girl, it was a white man standing right there. I don't know if it was Jesus or God, but it's a white man at the pearly white gates. See, all of this matters. We got to start thinking. See, we just let it be. Why the pastor ain't never said it? Why the pastor stopped at heaven? They asses didn't even go to the afterlife. You see, it don't make no sense just to have what white folks got to give you. Well, tell the pastor to talk to me. Call me. He can get on here and comment. I just want to know who lying. Who is really lying? Black America. Because I know y'all ain't doing no thinking. I know y'all ain't even researching nothing. That man that for William Joseph Simmons revived the Ku Klux Klan in 1915. And then 1919, the first awakening of Black America, which I don't think that was the first awakening. I think this right here was just the awakening after we were free. Now we're in another awakening. And y'all still refuse to connect the dots. You still refuse to connect the dots. I know y'all thinking, damn, I fucked up too. Because for a long time, I thought it was just me fucking up. And then when I got older and stuff, I was like, well, hell, shit, them black folks fucked up too. We just be fucking up. But no, it ain't that easy. It ain't that simple. We just been sabotaged. We've been distracted. We've been indoctrinated. Yeah, your ass been fooled. Yeah, they done fooled the hell out of Black America. And I know it pisses me off. They done insulted all of our intelligence. Sure have everybody doing it right now. Look at them. You motherfuckers. Everybody doing it right now. Some of them don't even know they doing it. Look, they blew the horn back. Like, yeah, we did. Yeah, some of them don't even know they doing it. Some of them know exactly what they doing. So see, Black America, that's why we got to wake up. You know, I mean, this man, people thinking just like him. He who traversed the realm of the unknown. Wrested the solemn secret from the grasp of night. Like he just, you know, like a feather or something floating in the sky, and he just come and just grab you like that. He wrested the solemn secret from the grasp of the night and became the sovereign emperor, master of the great lost mystery. What did he do? What the hell did this man do? Now, we know how he revived the Ku Klux Klan because the book said that he called the Klan my child. He always thought the Ku Klux Klan is my child. Was that before his ass revived it or after he revived it? It don't even matter. What matters is that, and he was a colonel. When I first read about him, it didn't say he was a colonel. It just said, you know, he attempted to be a minister. He attempted to sell car insurance. Oh, and he attempted to have some medical training, like James Marion Sims. Marion Jason, you know, the father of medicine that was operating on black women and just digging in black women with no anesthesia, nothing. He probably had a spoon that had jagged edges on it all the way around it. So he could just scrape black women out. Just scraping them. In the backyard, in his backyard. Claiming he had some medical training and stuff. But white people call him the father of medicine because they believed it and they let him do it. And then he took James Marion Sims, and then his ass took the newborn babies and claimed, oh, the parent, the mother and the father, they're slow, they're afflicted, they're mental. So I got to fix these babies. I got to fix every one of their babies. And he take that newborn baby, honey. And I don't know how he put that shoemaker's awl. It's a shoemaker's tool. And it looked like a needle, but it's long with a curve on it. So he mad at the parents and stuff. Well, she probably telling them, no, don't rape me. Get away from me and stuff, you know. And once all of that goes on and stuff, you know, then they got a hatred for her. So she got pregnant and stuff. And I don't know. He's like, oh, well, hell, I know her ass is crazy. She ain't really right. And this baby ain't going to be right either. So he take that long ass needle and sticks it in that baby's head, probably in the part right there, and to go up along the spine, because you know the baby head ain't even fused together yet. That's why they got that soft spot. Just some old demonic ass shit. Oh, so yeah, them was his professions that he attempted, and he failed at all of them. A motherfucking loser. You know, but yeah, he was a colonel. Can you just imagine the shit he was doing when he was active? You know, this is William Joseph Simmons again now, going back to him. So yeah, all of them claimed they had some medical training. And they had no medical training. Can you imagine the shit they were printing in their books? As if they really did have medical training. And the white people that were reading it, no scientific facts. Dr. Joy DeGrasse said herself, no scientific facts, no statistics, no nothing. They just said it. Dr. James Marion Sims, and he was the father of medicine. So other white folks that's reading these books and stuff thinking, oh yeah, this is true. Thomas Jefferson said that black folks smell bad and all this other stuff. Dr. Joy DeGrasse was telling about it. Some of the stuff they were putting in books and stuff. Then somebody read that book and be like, oh, Thomas Jefferson said they smell bad. They don't need much sleep. You know, they got a high tolerance of pain. And that's how white America would believe it and stuff. Because at them times, black America could not read. For a long time, we would lose our eyes, our tongue, our fingers, deaf for trying to read. So when we did start reading, we wasn't reading that. White America was still reading it. They always been a step ahead of us to keep things away from us. You know, but yeah, let's just get back to this right here. Oh, but I wanted to say this man was talking about black women. I was wondering and stuff, what was he talking about? What is he grabbing up there in the sky? But you know, I should have known. Because to me, the cosmos is a woman. The whole cosmos. We see one universe, but it's a multiverse up there. And that multiverse is birthing stars, storms, rainbows, new planets. You know, it's just giving birth up there. Behind this sky right here, if we could look deep off in there, you'll see some storms being birthed, some storms forming. Black holes, you know. The universe, the multiverse is giving birth. Literally. Did you know Dr. Joy DeGrasse said that white folks said that they lost a planet? Was that Dr. Joy DeGrasse or Carol Anderson? Said white folks said they lost a planet. And she was like, how you lose a planet? And she said, nah, white America was wrong. You know. But yeah, so that's why I think that the cosmos is, you know, it's female. It's the black woman. Yeah, so, you know, and that's what led me to thinking, oh, that's what his ass talking about. He done raped so many black women, done chased them around, done held them down, restrained them. So he can get them. He can, you know, rape them, sodomize them, just mutilate their body, do whatever he wanted to do with them. That's what he meant. He didn't say wrestled. You know how you wrestle somebody and stuff? He said rested. I didn't even look that word up, but I can imagine what it means, rested. W-R-E-S-T-E-D. Yeah, rested. He probably tied up their hands, their face, their mouth, feet, everything. Just tied everything up so that he can just keep them there and assault them, do whatever he wanted to do with her. Yeah. That's these people right here, these people. You know, but yeah, we like to think we the same. Well, let me get back to it then. I know. Yeah, I told you I go the long way around. Ain't nothing just that simple when it comes to black America. Not with me. Shit, you might well go and do what you gonna do, honey, and look at the recording. Yeah. Shit, I ain't worried about hell. I don't even know you there anyway. You probably ain't even resonating. So ain't. Yeah, I guess I'm just supposed to drop seeds. And somebody will water it for your ass. I don't know. I ain't finna sit here and fight with you and stuff. Shit. If Harriet would have shot you, shit, you probably want to keep on going. Yeah, because I'll be giving her the bullets. Yeah. If Harriet would have shot you, you don't even need to be here. That like Sister T-shirt. And if y'all seen that shirt and you know what I'm talking about, put it in the chat so I can get me one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, you know, white folks, this one simple thing right here, y'all, I did not know. The milk. You know, we drink milk. We eat milk with our cereal. We just go in the refrigerator and get us a whole big glass of white milk. White milk. Yeah. Y'all, we ain't even supposed to be ingesting milk. Milk is only for, not to mention, you know, even back in slave days, we know this. We only supposed to be drinking breast milk. Black America. This is for Black America, not white America. Because white America, you know, yeah, we different. I'm just going to leave it like that. But Black America, Black people, we supposed to be breastfeeding our babies first off. Breastfeed your babies. I know we ain't did it for a long time and stuff, you know, but just get back used to it. You're going to have babies and stuff. Make sure you can feed your babies. When that baby's hungry and stuff, and you can pick everything else off your inside garden. You can go make a stir fry for the other babies. Even the 9-month-old baby should mash it up and give it to them. But that newborn baby right there, that 3-month-old baby, you're going to have some type of milk. Start breastfeeding your babies again. Start breastfeeding your babies again. I'm going to leave it there, you know. But after we get like 2, 3, 4 years old, and we're not supposed to have milk anymore. Let me turn this off. My water been off all day. It's on, y'all. See? My water been off all day in the kitchen. The water been off, and that was it. It just came back on. But yeah, let me leave some dripping. Drip a little water, y'all, in case it freezes up. Oh hell, let's stop again. Yeah, let a little water drip, especially through the night. Especially through the night. Let your water drip just a little bit so the pipes don't freeze up. That's what my mama used to do and stuff. But yeah, milk. We ain't supposed to be drinking milk after we get of age to not need milk, breast milk. We supposed to stop drinking it. Why the hell y'all keep drinking milk? Cow milk at that. I didn't know either. Hell, I love milk. I thought that when you get to the bottom of the cereal, the milk tastes just like the cereal. And you drink it up so good, it tastes just like them Cocoa Puffs or Fruit Loops. Whatever you got, cornflakes, Raisin Bran, whatever your type of cereal is, the milk tastes just like that. But honey, that don't get rid of the fact that that milk is nothing but cow pus and blood. That is what it is. I am not lying to y'all. Y'all got to start doing y'all research, honey. I seen that one video on YouTube, I think it was. It might be something on Netflix, too, talking about the foods that we eat and stuff, honey. They went in on McDonald's and all of them. They motherfucking asses. But that milk, honey, that one video I seen, and it was showing the milk going into these big old glass things. And the milk was going into the things, and I guess it was shaking it up and stuff, you know, and then it go down into the tubes, and they filter it out, I guess, make it clean. But while it was in them huge things like that, you see blood mixed in with it. It's pus and blood. Cow babies, the baby cow's supposed to be drinking that. Not human beings. Hey, they can drink that. They got DNA. My ancestors. They the ones with the animal DNA. That's why they can drink cow milk. Black people ain't got no animal DNA. We ain't supposed to be drinking cow milk. Then I had one person tell me when I was talking about this stuff, and I be at the store and stuff, and I be like, you know, I just be talking to folks that be talking to me. But I talk about us. And they're going to tell me I've been drinking milk my whole life, honey, and that milk do not bother me. I said probably till you go to sleep. And when you go to sleep and your body done calm down and stuff, honey, I bet your husband, your wife, whoever with you saying, damn, what you been eating. But, you know, I don't be trying to start no fights with us and stuff because I know how it is. But, you know, that's just what I was thinking. I don't know. I don't drink milk no more. Hell, if I do have me some milk and some cereal, I use a fork. Very rarely. I be like, damn, why am I craving milk? I use me some fork. I'd rather eat my cereal dry anyway. A lot of times, yeah, it's a challenge to stop eating like we've been eating something as simple as that. Eating food to get nourishment, you know, to replenish your body. It's a weapon against us. They have weaponized food. Yeah. That's why everybody's finna die. Everybody in danger. White folks going out buying this same contaminated food. Like, you know, it's not going to hurt them. The milk probably won't hurt them because they used to milk. Some white folks can't drink milk. Some black folks can drink milk and be like, oh, it's not bothering me. I don't have stomach ache, gas. I don't feel nauseous or nothing. You know. I don't know how they doing that and stuff. But yeah, we got plant DNA. White folks got animal DNA. We different. We just different. Right down from our hair, everything. You know, it's not just the skin color. Y'all act like that's the only thing different. It's just the skin color face. We are exactly the same. We bleed red. Hell, you don't know what they blood look like until it actually touch air. How about that? It turn red when it touch air. Hell, animal blood turn red when it touch air. You see any dog out there, cat, pig, horse, cow, elephant, tiger, leopard, snake. All of them bleed red when it touch air. But hell, what color is it before it touch air? Is that different too? I'm just asking for me. I'm not asking for y'all. Maybe y'all don't want to know. I'm just saying for me. You know, everything else different. And of course, it look the same out here. Some of it do. Our hair look different. Our hair is different, but we're different. How many times we got to keep going around and around about it? We're different. That's why we got to change our whole lifestyle, because we living like they living, and it's not agreeing with us. Hell, we already done lost our mind keeping ourselves around white America. Don't nobody want to say it. But yeah, we are on the brink of insanity. So, you know, like I was saying, our amino acids is different. We break down foods totally different. Our biology is different. Our carbon and melanin content is different. Our teeth structure is even different. My teeth like this right here because they're a lot rough on my teeth. I've been eating apples. When you get your babies and they eat apples, cut your apples up for them. It chips your teeth off. It chips your teeth off. We ain't supposed to be eating all that hard-ass, harsh meat and stuff like that. We're supposed to eat foods that are edible, soft foods. You know, you might well be eating the bone of the chicken, the meat and the bone. You know, we different. Everything is different. Our hair is different. And soon white folks gonna start eating the bone. Yeah, they're gonna start eating the bone, the meat and the bone. You hear me right? Yes. You hear me right. Give it maybe 10, 15 years. I don't know. Our hair is different. Our bodies hold more electrolytes, minerals, and salts than anybody. Anybody. So while you out here eating like everybody else and stuff, your body hold more salts. That's why you got high blood pressure and stuff, because your body already got more salts in it, and then you hold more salts. Because we're eating like everybody else. We're not eating for us. When you eating plants or your vegetables and you eating fruits, you ain't hardly getting no added additional salts. But here, when you eat meat, you eating your chicken, your steak, your roast, your pork, you eating all these other foods and stuff, and then you adding seasoning on it, you know, yeah, you probably finna start seeing some side effects over time. You know, a lot of us, we do fast and detox and we do things to slow it down, but it still happens. It might take 2 years, might take 20 years. You might be in your 50s, but you know, it happens. Depends on each individual. You know, some of us go our whole lives and ain't never fasted. You know, then when we get elder and stuff, because we done got so much built up. Now, girl, you got to wait a minute. Help me get up. Then they rocking and stuff, and you rocking with them just so you can pull them up. You know, we hurting ourselves by not learning these things. Our hydrochloric acid in your stomach, y'all, your digestive tract, is 10 times weaker than white folks. Your stomach 10 times weaker. Your digestive tract 10 times weaker. Why are you going to put that in your digestive tract? Why are you going to try to eat that? Why? Because white America eat it. White America say that, that's so good. Give me a piece of steak. I want mine medium rare. And they eat that. Just sitting there, just sucking on that steak. Ain't chewing it up or nothing, just sucking the blood right up out of it. And you want to do it too, huh? So you're gonna put that harsh meat and stuff off in your diet, you're gonna eat it and swallow, and your stomach just sitting there grinding. Can't do nothing with it. We different. Shit, your ass, you know biology. Yeah, get your class too. Everybody, get your classes. I got some questions. I ain't afraid to ask none of y'all nothing that's on my mind. Shit, you can't do nothing but tell me I'm wrong and teach me or show me the way to really comprehend and, get to the answer that I'm seeking. Or hell, just say, Faith, you were right. I'm so glad you said something. Now I can tell people how it really is. And you just start spitting. Now. See, we got to be there for each other and let each other know, yeah, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to learn. I am. You might got 10 other people, 15 other people out here. Nah, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, la, la, la. But that one person, yeah, I want to know. I want to know what you got to say. That one person is worth it then. Because y'all two people's going to go find the others that is ready, that want to learn, that it resonates with. And then lastly, our intestines is much shorter. Yep, our intestines is much shorter. White folks' intestines is longer than a motherfucker, honey. That's because they eating all that harsh-ass food and stuff. So their intestine can grind it up, digest it, and push it on along. And they still grind it up and stuff. Our intestines are, say their intestines this long. They get to grind up that thing right there. The whole length. They get to grind it up. Our intestine is this long right here. Honey, this little thing is staying in one spot. This little thing is staying in one spot throughout the length of our intestine, real slow. It look like it ain't even moving. Yep. And it's doing so much damage as it's going through the intestine. It's tearing up shit, wrecking shit, bits and pieces of it. Might be chipping off because it's trying to break it down. We different. I don't know. We different. Shit, hell. We different. I just got here myself. I told you I'm the dropout. Your ass the one that finished everything. Shit, don't come here acting like, oh no, you wrong. That's totally backwards. Then where the lie at? Where's the lie? I mean, we got to start thinking, use common sense. Shit, anybody that tell you that white folks is really for you and no, things done change and stuff, they lying. They are lying to you. Yeah, that water coming on now. I didn't even know it was off. But the thing about it is the water in the back of the house is on. And the bathroom is on. It was just the water in the kitchen. So, yeah, stack up you some water, too. At some point, I know we're supposed to be buying water and stuff like that. Buy you some water, put it in your pantry. Get all canned goods, too, and just start prepping and stuff. But for the water and stuff, I will be buying water, but I want to have a water filtration system. Yeah, I want to build me my own little water filtration system right here. I don't care if I got to hold a cup out there and get some rainwater and pour it down my little filtration thing. We just got to start thinking of ways. I ordered this little pen off of some site, and it's got a small filter on it. So if you do got to drink some tap water, you just drink through this. It probably ain't filtering out maybe 2% of anything, if anything. But, just start trying to do some things so that we can kind of, at least stay on track. Even if we way at the back, we got to at least start trying to attempt some of these things and stuff, But the greatest thing is going to be teaching our ancestors. And we know about Mary McLeod Bethune, who started her school with $1.50. That's why we keep our little bitty pencil right here, Yeah, because we love Mary McLeod Bethune. And, she had the Daytona Literary and Industrial Training Institute in her name. She started out with 6 students, y'all, with that $1.50. Ooh, prosperity. She started out with 6 students. In 2 years, Mary had 250 students. Yeah, just like Marva Collins, Westside Preparatory School in Chicago. And she started out with just a room full of students. She went out in her community, Mary did, Marva Collins did, and she told the parents, well, they think your son is incorrigible. They think he ain't got no brain, but I think he do. And I want him to come to my school. And some black mothers said, yeah, because they knew them schools wasn't doing their sons right. And they went to her school, honey. They were coming out there so smart and stuff. The Marva Collins, Westside Preparatory School, one of our favorite movies. Me and my grandbabies know. When they see me put that on, oh, yeah. They might well go on in there and get your snack, get you some water, and sit down in your little chair right there Yeah, I be happy. I be just as happy as they be. See, we got to be happy, be creative. Yeah, look at Marva. That's Marva. That's my sister right there. Yeah, then I be like, look at Clara. Oh, look at Martin. Martin's so smart. You got to, engage him. Shit, stop acting all stoic and stuff. Shit, you don't be like that around white folks. We don't. We don't. Oh, and her school was for Negro girls. That training institute. Yeah, Mary McLeod Bethune. That institute was for Negro girls. And then we know about Robert Smalls. Robert Smalls was the one that, they made him feel so small. Yeah, they made him feel, our brother, they made him feel so small. Him and the crew. And they made him pilot the Confederate ship, the Planter. And he didn't want to do it because he knew, he was taking them to kill black people. He was taking them to kill the abolitionists who were fighting for freedom, for slaves and stuff. And he didn't want to drive that motherfucking ship. He didn't want to learn that, but he did. He did. He learned how to pilot it so smooth, y'all. It was like he built the whole ship from his hands, probably. He manned it like that. I imagine he was cutting through the water so smoothly and stuff. It probably didn't even make a really big ripple, because he manned it to perfection. Well, what happened? They wanted their freedom. And our people always wanted their freedom. Maybe that's why we feel like, the self-hatred, the dedicated ignorance, because we feel like we didn't fight enough, for us. But we did. We fought every day of the year to get to freedom. We're going to read just some of it right now because we closing up now. Y'all ain't got to worry. I ain't going to keep you here all day. I was joking when I said 5 o'clock, okay? But, so Robert Small, so they made him man the ship. He learned the ship and stuff, but they couldn't get away. He couldn't get away, to the Union Army because they was on the other side of the river. Some of our people would run and escape to the Union Army, when they were nearby, to their freedom. Black people just escaping to their freedom. Whoever it was. Black people was escaping to John Brown because they knew he was seeking freedom for slaves. He took his 2 sons with him. They lynched everybody. White folks lynched everybody. They went all out on the black folks, though. They beat, shot, lynched the black person, and chopped their body up. But John and his sons and stuff, they about just lynched them and left them alone. They were dead, Some of them probably went up and kicked them in the face or something. But the black bodies, yeah, they had to go extra with the black bodies and stuff. But black people really just wanted their freedom. So don't let nobody think y'all were slaves for 250 years. You never tried to get away. Now, white America worked it together so that we couldn't get away. Just like they're doing now. People making sure black America don't leave that front yard of that plantation. You can come out on the veranda. Come out on the porch. But you better not leave that plantation yard. You got a long street, that long gravel road to get down. Yeah, so they're going to see you when you do it, Tim. So what happened was, I imagine it was Christmas when everybody got drunk. It's the holidays. And everybody getting drunk and stuff on the plantations, the same way it was on the ships. So, robbing them, they probably had been thinking about it. Well, the only way we can really get out of this is just take the ship. We're going to have to take the ship. Some of the crew probably were like, yeah, let's do it. I can't imagine the crew saying, no, we're not going to do that, Robert. Why don't we just leave the ship and walk? Or leave the ship and swim across the river to the Union Army. Maybe they did have some doubts and some different ways to do it. But Robert's mind was made up. We taking the ship. So I can see it clear as day, y'all. Christmas was coming up and stuff. Because see, during the year, they were waiting. When we going to take this ship? Damn, Robert, when we going to take the ship, man? Shit, it's been 6 months now. But Robert like, no, we got to wait. We got to bide our time. Until then, we need to start preparing. Shit, hell, let's hide this and hide that. Let's put this for safekeeping. Put that for safekeeping. So when it's time to go, we just got to grab what we need, get on the ship and go. So Christmas came around. All the white men getting drunk and stuff on Halloween and the other holidays and stuff. They drinking, but everybody ain't drinking. Some of them drunk. Everybody ain't drunk. But on Christmas, everybody motherfucking ass drinking and they drunk. They is knocked out. So when the last white man, the last one Confederate, came off the slave ship because they all drunk. Everybody up on shore in the cabin, they loud, talking, drinking, probably got Dixie Chicks playing on the radio and stuff or whatever. I'm being facetious now. And when that last white man, the last white crew, walked off that gang plank over there to the gang plank over there to the cabin where the other white crew members was at and stuff, Robert and them were like, whoa, yeah, it's time. Because they seen them all. They drinking good. We just waiting. And when that last one walked off of that, honey, they seen Robert give that nod, honey. They start grabbing everything. Let me grab all my letters from the wife, from the kids and stuff. Let me grab my photos. Ooh, give me them dog tags right there, They got all their stuff. The big bag that they be having with all their stuff in it when you're in the service and stuff. I don't know. They grabbed that too. Probably grabbing pamphlets and stuff that they done put to the side and stuff, and everybody eased that to the ship. Now, all the white crew, they in there sleeping and stuff. They done got tired and sleepy. They eating and stuff. And the black crew was still tending to them. Oh, bring me another drink, Robert. Bring me some victuals over here. So they were bringing it to him and stuff. Then it got real quiet, probably like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's quiet. It's the middle of the night. It's done got cold, though. Maybe the fire done died down. Some body heat gone. And that first white crew stirred a little bit and woke up. Oh, Robert, turn the stir the fire up. Bring me another drink over here. But Robert didn't come. Robert didn't nobody come. Then he started thinking, Robert. Then he probably like, well, hell, he always come. He come running. And that's what tipped it off. And he woke up Jerry. Jerry, Robert's not coming. Tell Robert, call Samuel. And then he woke up. And they looking around, well, where's everybody? And then they like, oh, well, they still feel like, well, it's okay. The captain's on the truck. The captain's on the ship. Like the captain's still on the ship and stuff. Then they like, well, the captain's on the ship, but he heard his name because he was asleep. Honey, his leg was cocked up on the desk and stuff. He dreaming about tipping over cows, raping black women, black children, black men. That's what his ass was dreaming about. Oh, when we win this war. Oh, the things I'm going to do to them. That's what his ass was thinking about. But see, when he heard his name, and then hell, he was cold too. All of them started getting cold because body heat was gone. That's really what started them waking up. So he heard the captain, and he was like, here I am. What's going on? Then they're like, all of us is here together, but hell, why Robert didn't come? None of them came. And then the captain looked up and seen the ship was gone. Oh, shit, the ship gone. Oh, they got the ship. Everybody started jumping up, grabbing their stuff, grabbing their shoes and stuff, and they had, and they run outside to the ship. But the ship done already on the water. The ship is already on the water. Robert already know how to ease away in the still of night. Honey, ain't nobody heard nothing. Even the other ships, they probably were drunk too, hell. Ain't nobody heard nothing. So they run out the cabin. Got to get the ship. Some of them jump on horses that wasn't even theirs, honey. Some of them got in little rowboats that was on side of the road, the barge and stuff, the dock. Some of them got in, they after the ship, trying to get out the ship, but Robert and them already gone. They standing on the bow of the ship, on the front. Ain't nobody even on the back of the ship looking out to see if they come and have they woke up. Is they running after us and stuff? Because they like, hell, we far away now. Hey, we on our way now. Fuck them. We on our way. Meanwhile, the Union Army were ready. It was Christmas. They ain't sleeping. They ain't drinking, nothing. They is on the watching out because they know it might be a surprise attack. So the Union Army and the black soldiers over there and stuff. Then they see the Confederate ship coming. It look like it's coming full speed ahead, honey. Robert got that sucker to the floor. It is going now. Because by now, they in the middle of the river. We ain't got to be quiet now. We on our way, honey. They like, oh, damn, there's a Confederate ship. Men at attention. So the men getting ready and stuff. They grabbing everything. They ready. And then the captain, he like, but wow, they coming fast, but they're alone. It could be an ambush. Maybe they coming around to circle us up and stuff. But see, that wasn't the case. They were like, no, they really alone. It's only them. Because they looking through the thing, see, and all the other ships is still at the dock. The other Confederate ships. They all still at the dock. The only ones that's after Robert and them are the ones that's on that ship. The rest of them didn't readily know until they caught on to it. Oh, why they chasing the Confederate ship? Oh, shit, we must got to help Samuel and them. We must got to help them. You know, so they were like, oh, it's something about this ship right here. So when they looked and focused on the ship, honey, they seen Robert, Samuel, the rest of the black crew standing on the front of the ship, and Robert done grabbed some little white piece of paper or something. Might have been somebody might have took off their whole hat, their whole shirt when they done got drunk and they were leaving the ship, and he was waving it like that. And they were like, oh, that's the surrender. That's for surrender. And they were like, oh, it's the black crew. They made it. And at first, they probably had some doubt. Well, maybe the white crew is behind them, ducking down. But they were like, no, that couldn't be the case. White crew was behind them, ducking down, because ain't no reinforcements. Ain't no reinforcement. And it was at that point that they knew Robert and them stole the ship. And they put all their weapons to the side and stuff, you know, and they welcomed Robert and them in. And they were so tired and drained, y'all. It was very hectic to get away from white folks when they were trying to escape slavery. And so they took Robert and them in and got them rested and comforted and stuff and got them bathed and, you know, just free. You can just relax. Some of them probably cried, you know, and just the feeling of being free, you know. And then they went down the bottom of the deck of the ship. Honey, they had all their guns down there, because on the top they had the Gatling guns, some more rifles and stuff, you know, and they had a big old case, a treasure case, probably with some grenades and shit like that. But when they went below the ship, honey, that's when they found all of the arsenal. They found all of the notebooks of statistics and, you know, how they wanted to do surprise attack strategies. Yeah, strategies, you know, all of their attacks and stuff. All of that was below that one ship. Yep. Mm-hmm. And Robert and them, when they brought their ship, see, that's why it was good that they took the ship, because it had all of that with it up under the deck and stuff. You know, and Robert and his crew, they manned that ship during the rest of the war. Yeah. And won. They won. And that was Robert Smalls. We can remember that because they made him feel that tall. They made him feel so small when they made him do that. But see, they made Black America do that. And Black America, Black men, Black women had to do these things. But they bided their time until they could actually make their escape for them. And that's how they got away. Robert and the crew, that's how they got away. Now, Robert Purvis, you know, his daddy was a slave master, raping the women. And his mama got pregnant with him and stuff. And I don't know if he had a liking for her or what, the white man, you know, but he kept Robert in the house. Robert was raised in the house. He wasn't in the field with the other kids by the other slave women. Because, you know, if he was raping one, his ass was raping all of them. Shit, maybe Robert looked like his mama. Mm-hmm. But to me, the thing was, Robert heard all of the cannibalistic stuff that his daddy was doing to them slave women, them young slave girls and stuff, since he was a baby. That man didn't think that he was actually paying attention when he was raping his mama or the other slave women, you know, but Robert was paying attention, and he grew up and said that he ain't going to be like that man. I'm not going to be like that man. And when the man died, his daddy, the master, when he died, he left him all of the wealth and stuff. The plantation house too. Mm-hmm. Left him everything. And he took everything that he left him, honey, and helped his mama people. He helped the slaves. Yep. From 1831 to 1861, Robert Purvis, he put one slave on the Underground Railroad. Yep. And just that little time right there, he saved 9,000 people. I got it right there. You see his name right there, Robert Purvis, 9,000. Before his daddy died, you know he was taking slaves. I brought you some vittles. I brought you this little bread right here. Now, I wrote it down. I kind of drew it. We're going to get you to that first station house. We're going to get you to the underground. He was already doing it before the master died and left him the wealth and the house and stuff. So really, he saved more than 9,000 slaves. I know he did. They ain't got to tell me that. I bet you if we research his story, they all stories in themselves. You see the knowledge you can get just from one little thread, and it leads you to other. One little lining, silver lining, and it leads you to other silver linings because it's ours. Ain't nothing these folks got to offer us that's going to bring the joy and the relief, the freedom to be who you are. Honey, we got to get back to us for that. You know, then that was Robert Purvis. Robert Purvis. I remembered him because of the movie The Purge. I only seen part 1 of that too. All I needed to see was part 1 of that, honey. My first thought was like, oh, these bitches finna take one day, 24 hours, for real, and kill whoever they want to. Now in the movie, it was the bosses. They were killing teachers. They were killing all kind of folks and stuff. But you know, but in real life, oh my ancestors, I'm gonna have to take this, y'all. I'll be back. You know, I'm gonna have to take this right here. Good day. Good day. Yes, this is she.